Recording cut off last time, right as we got to this grassy area, so I was wondering if you could, like, reintroduce the tower.
All that the recording missed then is you guys walked up and saw this decrepit, like, old-looking tower. It appears to have already been looted before, as there are, like, you can see clear signs of people going in and out, but the building itself looks an easy couple years old. The tracks are somewhat new.
I think technically Bailey's taking better notes than Honey now.
Yeah, I have to sit, like,
It's
it
raining.
takes over 3 hours. Well, actually,
That's right,
it takes
it's
about
also raining.
4 hours to edit one of these videos, so I just get to listen to the lore over and over and over again.
Alright, but Tanya, as you approach the old tower, what would you like to do?
I would like to do one of the looking skills. Yes, perception. That's what it's called. Okay, which of my dice is the high rolling one? I was testing before the stream, and it's like one of them got like a 20, then a 19, then an 18 in order. So this should be a 17.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and roll me a perception check. What exactly are you looking for? Just loot, or what exactly are you looking for?
All right. First off, is it about to fall over? Is there anything that will immediately kill me? If there's nothing that's immediately going to kill me, is there anything shiny? Is there anything that looks magical and wondrous? And oh my goodness, I don't know what any of this stuff does, but I must go and I must look.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and roll me that perception check.
I didn't get the 17 on the die that I wanted, just a 16, so that's 22. 22.
All right. As you enter through this tower,
20.
there's
I'm bad at
nothing.
math.
The tower doesn't seem to be like falling over. The structure's still strong enough that you don't think it's just gonna randomly collapse on you unless it's like hit with something big. As you walk in, there's nothing clearly magical upon first glance. There's two like large suits of armor on either side that appear to be more decorative. And as you kind of walk through, you'll see, like I said, it looks like it's been looted already. You see like the drawers are all open. This is clearly a wizard tower, so there's a bunch of books on shelves. But what was your total again? Sorry. What was your total perception?
20.
20, yeah. So you would notice, as you walk through, you will notice a small trail of blood that seems to be leading around one of the bookshelves.
Fresh blood or dried blood?
Right.
Can I follow Tanya in and cast Detect Magic?
Absolutely. Go ahead and expend the spell slot. And when you do, immediately what you will see is the two suits of armor that are right next to you
That's what I
are
thought.
glowing very brightly with clear magic. There also seems to be something magic behind the bookshelf as well.
Nyx is going to trail
Tanya,
behind,
be
by
careful. There's.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm going
you
to
mean
trail
the book
behind-
blood?
Yeah, that
I'm
one.
gonna trail behind Honey's character because one, Gideon would try to protect the tiefling that all of his men like. So.
Alright, perfect.
Of course there's magic in here. It's a wizard's tower. That's the
No,
point
I
of
mean
it.
specifically the bookshelf, Tanya, not the whole tower.
no,
The
don't worry.
bookshelf and
The
armor.
magic man is obviously probably dead. I mean, look at the blood. Magic men don't have a lot of blood.
Sorry, give me 1 minute.
Oh my god!
I'm getting the map. I have a map for inside the tower. I'm just trying to.
I mean, have you ever hit a magic man? They fall over very quickly.
As somebody who could be classified as a magic man, I don't really feel comfortable with you saying that.
Gideon kind of pulls behind Honey's character.
Oh,
The bookshelf is magic or something, okay?
Alright, give me 1 moment, and I'm putting in. As you guys all, I assume everybody's entering the tower.
Yep.
The chase after
Is Christopher coming in?
Tania. Alright,
The
give me 1
snake?
moment. I'll pull up.
Yeah.
Christopher is going to come in, but stay at the entrance,
He's like, I don't like
as
this.
he wants to be out of the rain, but he thinks you all are psychopaths.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Sorry, I should have had this map already pulled up. That's my
No,
bad.
you're good, you're good.
alright. Now that it's full scale, full speed zooming can activate.
I will also really quickly put on where you see the two magical suits of armor that she has pointed out do clearly showcase some level of magic.
I think you just, like, moved the entire background. Yeah.
Yeah, I fixed it. Took me a second, but I fixed it.
Wandrin has cousins!
Yay!
Tanya, as you are walking forward, they're both going to animate, slowly stirring as they come to life, This is not a sneak attack because you did know that they were at least magical, but one of them is going to attempt to immediately smack you as you run by. Does a
No.
19 hit you?
Why are you mean like this? Yes, it does.
That's 6 points of piercing damage as as a magical sword seems to apparate in his hand as he slams down on top of your head. Can I have everybody please roll for initiative?
Yay!
Have you
Combat
considered
is
not
immediately
stabbing me? I just wanted to go look at the magic.
Yes, but
Why
haha,
are
funny.
you mean?
I got an 11.
Because you ran in with. In all fairness, you were told it was magical.
I
But
did
have you
tell it
considered
was magical.
there's magic? We have to go. There's magic. We got.
I got a really good roll, guys. I got a really
Oh,
good roll.
shoot.
You want to know what it
Oh,
is?
sorry.
What's your roll?
Johnny?
Initiative, right?
Javi, did you
I got
say
a
you
4.
needed someone to stream?
Yes.
Javi, you said you
No,
got
I'm
a
on my
4?
phone.
Music
Okay,
that just
I got
joined
you.
us.
Yes.
All right. What is?
Ha! I beat you. I got a 5.
I also got a 5. Me
I
as
Alright.
well.
I got
I'm pretty
that
sure
one.
he has higher dex than you do.
I got an 11.
I also
I
got
have
1.
0 index.
Oh, that's
Wait,
pretty
what,
neat of her.
what's Daedra's
My
dex?
dex. My dex is 16.
All right, Finian, what
Oh,
did you
there's
get?
a
You
trick.
got a 15.
Oh, you got
Okay.
4. Okay. I'm bad at math. And
Yeah,
by
I
math,
know.
I mean seeing whether or not 4 and 5 are the same number.
All right, Bailey, what did you get?
11.
I'm method acting, okay?
Wait, guys,
Oh my gosh.
how did I...
11.
Our rolls are
Alright.
so awful.
This is pretty great.
11. Did I miss anyone? Oh,
Wandrin?
Johnny's here. Hello, Johnny.
Oh, he came?
Hello.
Hi!
All you missed
Johnny.
is they entered the tower and 2
Your
animated
Your cousin
armor
whacked me!
attacking Ania.
Garbage? Yeah, sure. Okay.
Your cousin hit me.
Hey, why don't you take it out right now?
If you would like, you can roll initiative real quick to join the fray.
1 sec. I'm currently not at my house. I'm still at my college.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Allow me to roll initiative for these gamers as well. And we will start the combat with Finian. You are up first.
These
I rolled
are
a 17.
conscripts.
17. Oh, never mind. Actually, Wandrin is up first.
Oh dear. Okay.
Wandrin!
I'm trying to remember what my
Oh.
plus to hit is.
Big!
Okay. Yep, I'm
Tiny
charging
much.
forward. To
Alright.
the animated statue you said? Yep, that one.
All right. Do you have
With
40?
the halberd.
Unfortunately, he is 40 feet out of the feet away, so you will have to. You can't make it all the way to him with just your movement.
Does the halberd have reach? Like,
Does Halberd have reach? I don't think so.
1 sec.
Your mother has reach.
That's not very nice.
oh my.
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Oh,
And
does
Halberd
Halberd
has reach. It has 10
It
feet
has reach.
reach.
Yeah.
So yes, you may strike from that distance.
Woo! Okay.
It is stupidly broken. It's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Why is the manager here? I mean, I'm
he's-
fine with him being here, but
He's in the back. He's not participating in the fight. He wanted to get out of the rain and didn't know this was a combat.
okay.
Leave my manager alone.
I just realized it was right there.
He's also still a little wasted. He's
Oh,
starting to get
yeah.
better,
Okay,
Ain't no
so my
way
dad
at the bottom of the initiative order.
What was my plus to hit? I want to say my plus to hit was like
but it was at
3.
least, like, yeah, it was probably
Yeah.
like a 3 to 4, something like that.
Yeah.
It-
Oh, I forgot to rage. I'm raging.
Easy enough. All right, you rage. And what was your total hit?
Period.
15 plus 3 is 18.
18. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
What's the damage die?
For Halberd, it's the
D10.
1d10.
D10. Okay.
Plus your strength plus the rage damage.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a D12. Was it not a
No,
D12?
Halberd is d10.
It is. Halberd's
Oh,
D10.
okay.
My hit test is a D12.
Oh, they updated
Hey,
this.
Johnny?
Weird.
Yeah.
If you go down to the bottom, by the way, the second to last little tab, you can click turn order and you can see the initiative for yourselves. So you guys can get ready to plan.
You
Yeah,
not
it like
Yeah, Lauren,
spawned
you
in
have
the
that
middle
up.
of
You
my
have Roll20
screen, and I
open on
couldn't
your
get
phone?
rid of it, but it's cool. I'm glad I know what it is.
I do not.
It's pretty good.
That would be
This
smart.
helps.
It does help.
We're going to assume like a plus 4 or 5?
It-
5?
Is
Yeah,
it not
it's a
in
plus
the
5.
D&D Beyond?
Plus 5.
Characters?
All right. So that's 14 points of damage
Yep.
as you
All right,
cleave
great.
into this animate suit of armor.
All right.
Oh,
That ends my turn.
Perfect. You cleave into it. It looks like it does a substantial bit of damage. Finian, it is your go now.
I'll fire Eldritch Blast.
Classic.
And then Hex doesn't affect constructs, right?
Don't believe it does.
Okay.
Let me make sure for you. Let me make sure. It doesn't say specifically it doesn't, so I'm gonna say it does, unless we find out later I'm wrong. But I'm gonna say it for now it does affect contracts.
Okay. Shoot. I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast at this main guy.
The guy that right next to
Guy
Tina?
everyone's hitting. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Yeah, it does a 9 hit.
A 9 does not hit.
What?
I will stare at him. Actually, no. I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna move.
He casts
I'm
stare.
gonna move here and hex this guy back here.
All right.
Hex his
What
wiz-
strength? Or sorry, no. Wisdom.
his, wisdom, yeah.
All right. I don't have that's gonna be hex. All right. Is that in your turn?
Yep.
All right. It is now.
Is it me?
This suit of armor turn, the one you just hexed, he's going to shamble his way forward and is going to attempt to attack Tania twice.
Why does the magic hate me?
Does a 14
I
hit you?
warned you about it.
No, a 14 does not hit. I'm just gonna like hurl around its attack. Nay, you do not strike me.
Nay.
It'll look at you with, well, actually, you can't really tell it's looking at you as there's nothing underneath the armor. As it swings again, does an 18 hit you?
Exactly. Yeah.
Unfortunate for 5 points of damage.
Oof.
And that'll end its turn. Nyx, it is your go.
Does it have
Yay!
a weapon, or is it just like punching?
A magical sword apparated in its hand that is using this slash it at you.
Hayden, would the spell Fear work on these constructs, you think?
You can certainly try.
You know, that was not, like,
You can try.
that wasn't helpful in this.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No?
I would not recommend
No?
it.
Okay, I won't. This new update is messing with
No,
my...
because most contracts and stuff that are like warforges where they can have resistance to fear, so
Okay.
do not do it.
Okay, perfect, thank you. Alright, Nyx is gonna kind of stumble back a bit with wide eyes, and then she's going to reach back into, like her hand underneath her jacket to pull out her long sword from her back again, and she's just gonna whimper, how do I keep getting myself into these situations? And then she's going to point her sword at, how do I ping again? Let's see if I can, this guy. And then she's going to cast Eldritch Blast.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Rolling.
Warlock Simulator.
Does a 22 hit?
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay!
So anyway, I started
Actually,
blasting.
no, it doesn't.
6 damage.
Rats.
How much damage?
6.
Billy, how much did you say? Sorry.
6.
6. Got you. All right. As your green necrotic energy flies into this construct, you can see it definitely hits. Doesn't seem to be as affected as you'd hope, but damage is still done. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. It is now the other construct turn is going to turn up and attempt to smack Wandrin.
Alright.
Does a 14 hit Wandrin? Do we know his own choice?
My AC is 10, so yes.
All right. AC's only 10.
What?
That's tough.
Wait.
It
Why
should
is
be
it
high.
only 10?
You're a barbarian. It should also be. It should be your dex plus your con.
Yeah.
Oh, if only he had his character sheet.
Yeah, you with
I actually just got that up. It's my AC 16.
16. So the first one will
There
miss.
we go.
The second one will also miss as he rolls a 9. So both attacks go wide. The first one clinging off your stony armor, while the second one just completely misses. Tania, it is your go.
Oh, okay. I was busy trying to look for Johnny's character sheet because it is not where it should be. Okay. So Warlock's of the party. What does Hex do again?
It applies
Gives them-
disadvantage on a certain skill check and then does extra damage when they shoot him.
Which check did you pick?
I picked Wisdom.
Good job.
Cool. I'm
Good job.
Oh, this one right here is
I'm a smack. I'm a smack
go and smack it.
this one. Let's go.
So get one more time. Which one's your attacking?
The north one.
North one, got you.
One that's not next to Wandrin.
Okay.
So I'm the guy who just stabbed me. Does a 22 hit?
It will hit.
It hits, you say? Cool. Well, he's gonna take 5 bludgeoning damage, and be restricted and grappled, because I'm giving him a big old hug.
All right.
So when he's grappled, that means that we all have advantage on hitting him, correct?
Correct, I believe so.
Okay.
and he has disadvantage on attacking. Let's see, 5e. What does dodge even do? Like, I could take the dodge action, but consider.
You used your action to punch, did you not? So you could not take dodge.
Oh yeah, but I can like key to dodge.
Unarmored. The patient defense. That's true.
Yeah.
But like, why?
So,
If I could just do more punch. Flurry of blows. Let's go.
Go ahead and roll
Flurry
the
of blows.
can I explain shortly why you want to take the dodge action if you're not wanting to punch?
I think he knows what dodge does. He just wants to punch.
Yeah, I just
that's
double checked,
understandable.
but like, here's the thing. One of the two enemies is already... One of the enemies is next to the barbarian, and the other one is already has disadvantage to hit me.
All right.
So
what was your first one
I'm
to
gonna
hit?
just try and kill. Okay. Ooh, does a 25 hit?
25 will hit. Roll damage.
Okay, dokie. I'm just gonna try and crush him with my tail. 9 bludgeoning damage. What?
9 more points of damage. All right. Perfect.
Oh, wait, I get advantage on hitting him since he's restrained, right?
Because he is restrained, yes. I looked up
Okay.
grapple. The actual grapple condition itself only limits their move speed, but the restrain does imply advantage.
Cool, that's good because the second die I rolled was a nat 1, so that was actually the second roll for the first attack. So my next 2 rolls, one of them was also a nat 1, but does a 23 hit.
23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 more bludgeoning
You had
damage
advantage.
against the same guy.
8 more points of damage. You can see it. This one looks like it's on its last legs. If you've been slowly bending the metal inwards, and it looks a lot smaller than it was before. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. Just this big full body hug, and I lean in, and I whisper, "We could have been friends." But no.
The suit of armor does not respond.
Uh,
Daedra, it is your turn.
Jason, you
Which
literally
one
just
did
made a
you
big
hex?
waffles.
Top one.
It is
This
very kind of, kind of.
That's the one that's grappled, though, right?
Yeah, the one that's grappled is also the one that's hexed.
Dang. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna. You said that he's on his last legs.
He looks pretty hurt.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action Bardic Inspiration. I'll give that to Finian. And then
Okay,
I
inspired.
will shoot it with my short bow. And I have
Alright.
advantage, right? Because it's grappled.
Because you grappled and restrained, correct?
Period. Okay, that's a 17 first one. And a 24.
24 will hit.
24.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Big. 6 points of damage.
6 points. That is enough as the arrow flies and sinks into the chest of this animated armor. As you hear the slow groan as it falls to its knees and is destroyed. The magical sword will also disapparate as whatever was animating this body clearly made the sword as well. Does that end your turn?
That's it. That's my turn.
Gideon, it is
Jason.
your go.
Character vault,
Yay!
Jason.
Yay! Okay, Monkey, can you go back to the screen? Can I go to the one next to Waldron then?
One next to Wandering. There you go.
Yes, thank you. Okay, I think I still have my longsword equipped, so I'm just gonna use my longsword.
All right, bonk bonk. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Bonking.
And also, because for one, it's time for the smite.
Hey!
Because when I wanted to use it so long. So, Wrathful Smite.
What is your hit?
Hold on, let me begin. Okay, that's plus 4, so let's roll. Oh, ooh, 21 to hit.
21 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage as well as your Wrathful Smite.
Okay, we got, that's 8 on the longsword,
Okay, 8.
and
The Wrathful Smite's a save, right?
yes, as well. So it's a DC of 12. Yeah,
All right, and what type of save is it? I believe it's Constitution, correct?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh shoot, he has a really bad Wisdom. Yep, he fails. He has a -4 to his Wisdom.
Okay,
Just like me in real life.
Yikes.
However, so it does the extra
Or-
damage, right?
Oh wait,
And
it
then
does. Oh wait, freak. No, it just frightens it.
it does an additional 1d8, I believe, psychic damage, correct?
I think so.
Let me look it up. Yes, 1d8 does an additional 1d8 psychic damage. Correct. Go ahead and roll that
1d8.
damage.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, 1d. I'm so sorry. 1d6. 1d6, not 1d8.
Okay, so I got an 8 and 2 4, so that's 16 damage.
So as you swing your sword with the smite, the sword hits, but as you feel this psychic burst of energy, the creature seems to be unaffected by any psychic-based attacks. It is immune to psychic damage, as there is no actual entity inside of this armor.
And no vicious
No, it
mockery.
can't take emotional damage.
No
I
emotional
can't do
damage.
vicious mockery. This is not fair.
Does that end your turn?
Gideon's gonna. Well, well, that was my bonus action and my action, so yeah. But
Alright.
Gideon's gonna look so happy. He's like, "Look, friends, I'm smiting this creature," and it does not do anything to him.
It doesn't do nothing.
Good
Alright,
job,
at
Ian.
the top of the round, you're going to hear creaking as two more appear to have come out of different hallways, as they are now also joining the initiative order. But it does still go to Wandern. It is your turn.
All right.
Hey, Johnny, your character's also actually in the campaign now, by the way. I
Oh,
couldn't
cool.
access it without moving it into somewhere.
Okay. So how far is that guy to the south from where I am?
He is, let me do a little measuring for you. Exactly 30 feet.
All right. Telfinian, you have this. You can take care of this one, and I go charging south with my halberd.
Alright. Would you like to hit him?
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Preferably over like giving a hug.
Attack of opportunity!
Smack him! Oh, actually, you will be. Now that you mention it, the guy will attempt attack of opportunity you.
Hey, by the way,
I'm gonna
since he
get
was next to me,
stabbed.
Does
You're gonna get
a.
stabbed.
Yes, Gideon?
I'm gonna use my reaction to reflect to intercept it.
Is that disadvantage or minus the damage?
No, it's just minus damage and stuff like that.
Alright. Well, does I'm assuming a 23 will hit you?
Yes, it does.
Alright, so go ahead and roll for your interception. You need to beat 6 damage.
Let's see, okay, let me just plus my proficiency. Okay. So that'll be 6 damage. Reduced.
It'll be 6 damage, so that you take no damage from the slap, as Gideon is able to fend off the attack as you turn to run. Alright, what is your hit against the armor?
Me? I rolled a 17.
17 will not hit as you swing downward and it clangs off the suit of armor.
I would like
Oh,
I would
joy.
like to more later, but we have to.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm putting it in here.
I have nothing else. I'm already raging.
Alright. Oh, Javi has to head out.
I should have.
Wait, we're losing Javi?
No,
Javi, no!
Yeah, Javi had to leave. Alright. If that ends your turn, it is now that same animated suit of armor that you was smacked is now going to attempt to smack you back. Does I believe a 15 does not hit you, right? You have a 16 AC?
Correct.
Alright, so the first
And
one will
actually,
hit.
it should be, my AC is actually 17 because of racial.
Oh, well, there you go. But that's a 23, so I assume that one will hit. For a total
23 will hit.
For a total of 7 points of damage, reduced down to 3 because of your rage.
Yep.
Alright, that'll end that guy's turn. Finian, it is your go.
The Bardic Inspiration die is a 1d4, right?
6, I believe.
D6,
It's a
okay.
D6.
I'll use my bonus action to move my hex because the other guy died onto
Yep.
this guy.
Perfect.
And then he will fire Eldritch Blast with his Bardic Inspiration as well.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. Oh, that's a nat 20.
A nat 20. Alright, go ahead and roll
Need
that
it.
critical damage.
Okay.
So you just double the dice damage, which includes your hex. So your hex is also doubled.
Hex is 1d6, is it not?
Yep, so it's 1d10 plus 1d6, and then you double that total.
So- Wait a minute, how do I look at the pass rolls?
Does this expend his use of Bardic Inspiration?
Did you did you roll to use Bardic Inspiration? Did you
It
use
says this can be added after seeing your roll, but before knowing whether it hits or not.
Oh,
But since you rolled a natural 20,
Yeah, so I assume you wouldn't have used it, so you can keep on to it. You can hold on to it.
ooh, okay.
just so everybody knows, that's how Bardic Inspiration works. You can do it after you've rolled your dice, but before Hayden says whether you succeed or fail.
So 8
All right.
plus So that's 8 plus 12 plus 8.
Big damage. Ooh.
All right, that will destroy the creature as your Eldritch Ender careens into it. This purplish, like, as it hits it, the hex, which appears like a feather, seems to be slowly floating in the air as it waits to be reassigned. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
All right. Next, it is your go.
Yay! Okay, so question, the enemy by Wandrin. I'm assuming I won't be able to hit him because it looks like he's standing in the doorway, right?
Yes, you will not. He is currently behind. You could try. He's currently under 3/4 cover, which adds 5 to his AC. You could try.
Or I could
Or you
probably
could just reposition
move,
yourself to
right?
get a better shot.
Okay, let's see.
Yes.
What about
You have 30 feet. You're
30 feet? How many
you
does
don't have
that fit in
anything
one?
special for move speed, unfortunately.
Okay.
You moved 10 right there, I think.
All right.
15.
15.
Is it possible to move
If you
here?
can move to right about there.
Okay, yeah, I'll move here and then I'll
Yep.
hit him. I will cast
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Eldritch Blast because Warlock. Does a 24 hit?
24 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay!
You guys are rolling crazy. You guys are level 2. Stop rolling so high.
I got an 8. You know, Hayden, this makes
No.
up for me rolling 3 nat
Hey.
1s in a row last night.
No, you hit me with those. That's not how this works.
Hey, remember though, Hayden, 3 of us got like a 1 for initiative, so
Oh, that's lame. All right. How much damage did you say it was?
you're lame.
8.
Really?
8.
She did. 8 points of damage. All right. As the green energy collides into it. Easy enough. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. It is now this animated suit of armor who's up here. He cannot hit you on this turn, but he's going to action dash and get up onto top of Titania. That'll end his turn. Daedra, it is your turn.
My turn. Okay, I'm gonna move. Trust the process.
Trusting.
I'm gonna move here, right beside Tanya. And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right. That's a saving throw, correct?
Wisdom, DC is 15.
All right. It rolled a 17, but -4. It will fail.
Let's go! Okay, it's going to take 3d6. Oh, no, it's
Yep.
not.
It's psychic
No,
damage.
God, I forgot! All my spells are... But it still has to move away, has to move as far away from me as it can.
It can, and
Because it's the wisdom so.
it will move away. Well, actually, is that considered a frightened or a charmed effect? Because it is immune to frightened and charmed.
It just says, on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
We'll say it works. All right, he'll move away. It is forced movement, so unfortunately, you can't get any attack of opportunity, unfortunately. But it will move its full move speed away.
All of my spells, literally all of them are psychic.
That was too far.
Stupid! Alright,
was
bonus
fun.
action, Wandrin, you get a Bardic Inspiration.
Yay! None of
Very
them wants
inspired.
to be my friend.
So I was just trying to help you. It's getting a little close.
All right, does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Tania, it is your turn.
I believe in magic. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna move 40 feet down next to this guy.
You are
And
fast.
I'm gonna just give him. Yeah, I am. I'm going real fast, Slytherin. And
You left me. You have Gideon.
you've got Gideon and Nyx. And the dude is like
He's gonna...
distance away. You've got Paladin, okay? You'll be fine.
Not the measuring tape measuring 30 feet.
I just,
No!
listen, I just got
Please,
stabbed,
no.
and then they didn't even have the good decency to leave the sword behind. Like, I earned that with my blood, and then
That's
it
true.
disappeared.
Justice for Tania!
I'm trying so hard
Does a 23 hit?
to
Yep,
say
it
you,
will.
and
Justice
you
for
just
Tania.
left me
Just
behind.
for snake.
Justice!
I'll be back!
All right, go ahead and roll your
23
damage.
hit.
The 23 does it.
I'm not asking, I'm telling you, a 23 hits. And that's a 9 bludgeoning damage.
Well, you know what? Maybe this suit of armor is enchanted, and he says no.
Is he though?
More so than he is already. All right,
Is he dead yet?
he's not dead yet. No.
I'm gonna give him a stronger hug. Bonus action. Just the normal
No bonk.
extra whack. Yeah, we're gonna bonk.
Big bonk. Big bonk.
No. Just 2
Bonking.
bonks this turn. 21 hits, presumably.
It does. Go ahead and roll damage.
10 bludgeoning damage.
It is still alive, but it is looking hurt. Same thing as it starts to slowly like, crush its inwards as you can Fine it. Is that end your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
It is now
I didn't
Gideon's
kill
turn.
it. Oh no.
She is going to.
Mistake.
He'll run up. He can make it in there, and he's going to roll to hit. He will miss. That is one Gideon's turn.
Oh, wonderful.
It is now
Everyone's
that.
losing Daedra.
It's alright.
It is now the Satsuma Armor's turn. He's gonna smack. That will miss. That one will hit for max damage. That's 8 points of damage against our favorite boy Gideon.
No.
Yeah.
Friend.
What's his HP at?
Technically, the
17.
guy whose turn it is the one that's like down at the bottom. It says.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one. You're right. You are very correct. I will minus that, and we're gonna do the same thing, but in Titania. That is
Hey,
a yeah.
yeah. What's the die roll? What's the hit? What's the number?
What's
I
the
got
hit?
AC 18.
Well, this one is an 18.
And it's 8 damage. You said.
Well, I'm re-rolling the damage.
Okay.
How
That
hard are
is
you?
I'm
5
really
points.
regretting not dropping him on the ground. Okay, I'm down to like 2 health. Oh, he has
Got it.
disadvantage.
He does have disadvantage. I will roll again. That will miss. As
Yes!
he rolls an 8 total.
Okay.
Never doubted
he's
our
good.
Why
favorite
can't
snake lady.
we be friends?
All right, he's going to attempt to hit you again with his second attack.
God.
This
I'm
one
coming.
will hit as he rolled a total of a 19 with disadvantage for 6 points of damage.
I'm at 1 health.
Oh, brother.
I got you on my next turn. Stay alive.
That'll end his
Staying
turn,
alive.
making it Wanderins.
Don't tell me what to do.
Or die. I don't know
Alright, I
what you want
forgot
from
I have
me.
reckless attack.
You do have Reckless, yeah?
So I'm reckless attacking.
All right, go ahead, roll the hit with advantage.
So that's I have advantage. They have advantage against me. That's fine. That is a 16 plus 6 is 22
That will hit.
with 9 damage.
9 damage. You
Head.
cleave into it, destroy it, completely cleaving off the helmet of the animated armor as it is dispelled completely.
I'm sorry we could not be friends, but you attacked mine. All right, that's
gives you
it.
No response as it crumbles to the ground. All right, Finian, it is your turn.
Well, that's rude.
Okey-doke. He's gonna move on up here. Then
Thanks, Finian.
going to move his hex to the last boy,
All right, he is hexed.
and then Eldritch Blast him.
Oh my goodness, no way.
Inspiration.
I'm firing my laser.
Natural 20.
Dude,
Okay.
again!
Need it.
Dude!
Go ahead and roll and double that damage.
5 and 3. So 16 plus 4, so 20 plus my hex damage. 6. It's 26 damage to him.
You did 26 damage. Is that possible for you?
It's a crit.
What did you roll on your? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I
We
mean, that
didn't
sounds
beat
about right. Like a
loser.
13 plus.
Well, 1d10 plus 1d6 doubled.
Yep.
Oh,
and
wait.
maybe he has agonizing blast.
Do you have agonizing blast? I think you do. That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. I guess.
I just did what I'm told. Rolled as I saw fit.
Yep.
Does that end your
Wait,
turn?
we have 4 charisma casters in the party.
Yes, you do.
Correct.
Correct.
Wandrin, what's Wandrin's charisma?
Wait, so I clicked my Eldritch Blast, and instead of firing 1d10, it did
13.
2 for some
Oh,
reason.
because if you do, yeah. So if you
Yeah,
on D&D
I don't have the
Beyond,
lowest.
if you on D&D Beyond, if you roll a natural 20, it will automatically double.
Oh.
If you click on it.
Okay, yeah, then that's just oh, yeah, so it just rolls 2d10
Ah,
then.
that's a
Alright,
14.
so that's 12 plus 6, that's 18 damage then.
That makes a lot more sense. I mean, that's still really good. That's 2 less damage.
We were like, whoa, okay.
like, oh,
I was like,
oh,
why
level
is
2
it rolling
warlock. Oh my
2d10?
goodness.
Not the Eldritch Blast.
Not the Eldritch Blast.
Is that how
It's
crits are
working.
supposed to work?
Yeah, so crits, yeah, it
Okay.
doubles any dice rolled. And in all of Brace's campaigns, he doubles what total dice does because he likes crits being more impactful.
Mm.
But that's why that's the only difference.
Okey-doke.
Nyx, it is your turn.
Oh,
Yay!
my dice.
Okay, question. If I cast Minor Illusion behind the
Answer.
suit of armor, would it, and made something to distract him, would it give Gideon advantage or something?
You may try.
Because I'm debating whether to do that or just to Eldritch Blast him.
How far is it? Minor illusion only goes 30 feet.
Oh, I'll just Eldritch Blast. I don't think I can hit him. You're right, it is only 30 feet.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
That's only a 10.
And will not hit. As for the first time, your energy seems to just knock off its steel plate. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Yes, that ends my turn.
All right. Now Gideon is getting smacked. That will not hit.
Well, you
That will not hit. Gideon is not getting smacked.
Please be
Daedra, it
safe,
is your turn.
Johnny.
Okay,
I'm focusing.
since all of my hurt spells are... okay. I'm just gonna shoot him.
All right, roll the hit.
Yeah.
Right, shoot him. That's
12 to hit. Will not hit, unfortunately.
sorry. Sorry. Still learning.
All right, is that end your turn?
That's all I can do.
All right, Tania, your turn. He's thinking,
Well,
pondering.
How do diagonals work about? Okay, how do you run diagonals? Do you do the default every diagonal is 5 feet, or do you do the optional one where it's like every 2 diagonals is 15?
I just do every diagonal is 5 feet. Same way if you do the ruler, how it just shows 10. I just follow that. Way easier that way.
Yeah, just wait until I break the physics engine.
I
of
noticed that's what
moving
you, like,
diagonally and then.
what you seem to like to do.
Alright. Well, Tania is just going to dash over to the stairs and then drape herself dramatically on them with like her arm to her side as she's bleeding with 1 HP. Oh, don't mind
God,
me!
you were at
I'll
1
just be
HP.
lying here once the fight's over. Oh, woe is I!
Oh, sorry, Tanya. I'll get you next round.
A little thing you guys can do if you ever would like your teammates to be able to see your HP is if you click on your token, you can add your actual HP bar. By clicking that little gear. It's up to you if you want to. It's just if you want your team to be able to see your HP, you can do that. But will that end your turn? Jason?
Yes, that's gonna be my whole turn. I'm just gonna go and lay on the stairs.
Gideon will bonk. That one will hit. He finally smacks. I believe he's the longsword, so that's 2d6. Oh, that's big damage. That will almost kill the animated suit of armor, as it is left looking incredibly weak, as it'll go to Wanderin's turn.
How far away am I from it?
You are roughly 65 feet.
I'm just gonna walk over, action dash to get 60 feet closer.
Alright, easy enough. You are as close as you can get as your turn. Does that end it?
Yep.
All right.
Literally nothing I can do.
Wait, you have reach. You can hit him from here.
Use my action
He had
for
to dash.
Oh, that's right. Use your action dash. You're right. All right. Finian, here's your go.
Guess what I'm doing?
Blast!
Eldritch
blasting.
Blast!
Go ahead and roll the hit.
No, I started blasting.
Oh, so I got an 11, so I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration.
All right.
No.
Add a d6 to that roll.
11 plus 6, 17 to hit.
That will not hit, unfortunately, as
Yeah.
the purple energy is also glancing off his steel armor. Does that end your turn?
Can I use my bonus action to throw a dagger at him?
You can try. Yeah, but you cannot add proficiency to this, as we figured out.
Okay, that's just a flat d20 then.
Yep. Plus any dex you have. It would be plus dex.
Oh, all right. Plus 2. Oh, a 5 hits, right?
5? Yo, it's crazy. It does. No, it does not. All right. That will take it to Nyx's turn.
Okay. Hayden, guess what? Guess what?
Blasts.
I blast! Natural 20!
Let's go.
Let's
All right.
go!
This is going to. It is impossible for you not to be able to kill this, unfortunately. So, how would you like to explain how you kill the last suit of armor?
Ooh, okay. So Nyx is going to point her sword. Her tattoos are all glowing, and the tattoos on her arm all glow. And as they reach the sword and go out of her arm in like a green energy, they stop glowing on her arm. And then the energy will sink into the enemy, and the Nyx will just smile as it falls to the ground. The end.
Perfect.
Yay.
as the combat is over, as you've dispelled all the animated suits of armor.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Uh,
Combat's over.
Woo!
Nyx is
I have
going.
magical friends.
Oh my goodness. Nyx is going to put the sword back into like her skin and then kind of run over to Tania, but she is still going to keep some distance because she's still scared. And she's going to be like, "Are you okay?"
Like, emotionally, or
She's not going to know how to respond
Tania's
for a while, but
speaking.
then she's like, "Sure."
oh, well, you know, I don't really want to do the introspection required to answer that question right now, if you don't mind.
Well,
So,
she's just going to sigh.
I'll be fine. You know, I'm just gonna take a nap, and I'll be better in like an hour.
Can I just heal
But
her?
you know what would make me feel real better? Daedra, darling Daedra, magnificent musician.
Phaedra's already
Mm,
pulling
Phaedra.
her lyre off her back as she's like, yes, enough.
Make
And
her
she's gonna-
marvelous melodies.
She's gonna play a little
Play me a
Ditty.
lullaby.
and she's gonna give you.
Oh my gosh.
She's gonna give you 7 points of healing back. All right, enough. There you are. No more moping. Just say something in battle next time, so I know.
Well,
I,
I quickly went from
my
okay to not okay. So,
All right, Finny, you said you were doing something.
I was gonna go pick up my dagger.
All right,
thank
easy
you,
enough.
Taya.
All right, but the tower itself now seems clear. That is free to explore.
I recommend. So I am not bleeding out anymore, but I still think we should just take a little nap. Then I would feel even better, and I'm sure using magic must be exhausting. I imagine I have no experience with it, but and you'll feel better, and I'll feel better, and we'll be grand. You gotta like stretch out your muscles after the workout. Otherwise you'll get all like tensed up. Okay, I mean maybe not Mr. I'm literally a statue made of stone. I mean,
I don't
how does
often or ever need to stretch.
Oh
It's a
my
nice
gosh.
benefit.
You're trying
I'm
to
just saying we should
convince
take a short rest.
Okay, Nyx is gonna come
It
over
is getting
here.
it is getting close to nighttime. So, oh sorry, I was just saying
Oh, no,
it's
you're good,
it's
you're
getting
good.
pretty close to nighttime. You can see outside. The sun has almost set completely.
We could rest up and take care of this in the morning.
Did we loot the bodies,
Seems
by the
like-
way?
The bodies, as they were destroyed, the armor would crumple and the weapons seem to vanish, as they are just suits of armor.
Cool. Nyx is going to go to Wandrin because Wandrin's always like been really nice to her, and she's just gonna like look him up and down like in panic, like, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine. A little hurt, but otherwise okay.
She'll nod. She'll
It can
nod,
barely
like,
hurt me.
Very, very nervous.
It's literally just a chip off the old shoulder.
Oh,
But dun.
oh my gosh. That was
Alright, well,
that
what-
was awesome.
What is the game plan moving forward?
I'm good with anything. Whatever. These
I
guys
am
want to do.
concerned that there's more enemies in the tower that we may want to get rid of before we go to sleep, lest they make our sleep be a little longer than we anticipated.
Nyx.
I agree.
Nyx is going to
Also,
point
the
towards the
first
doors,
floor,
like
at
we
least.
could always leave. Why do we have to stay here?
It's raining outside.
It's
Nyx.
shelter.
a
Raining
magic
outside.
tower.
Rain.
I would rather fight
Also,
the
all of you
rain than
did
to
is
Human
fight
body is quite frail.
monsters.
800 XP.
800 XP, correct?
800.
Ooh, that levels us up, doesn't it? That does.
It's either close or you're.
Hey,
My
DM,
max XP is
Yes.
only 13.
Goobers.
I can't actually edit my token to like show the HP like
I
you
can't
can.
either.
I can't like, cause that requires the GM view. So could you make my red one be like HP? Penny's just peeking her head around the table, just sticks out her tongue, a little blep. Ooh, woof.
Oh lord.
Is there a torch I can stick my face in?
Can you?
Yes.
Wish I had
One
blood so
there.
that I could bleed out.
Can you guys see Tania's hit point?
I
bar?
can see her health. Yeah.
Yes.
D12.
Oh,
So
are
if
we
you roll
leveling?
below a 6, she bumps up to a 6.
I don't know how to level up, Hayden.
Well, we're long resting here.
If you long rest, you will achieve your level up.
Will it do
We
it
should
for
long
me?
rest. We're inside.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not
I mean,
outside
there-
clearing.
I think
Sure, let's clear up the bottom
We could-
floor and then long rest. We
I
can, like,
agree.
yeah.
we can pull in the horses and have the wagon barricade the stairs upwards.
I am more than healthy enough to deal with any more of those constructs.
Oh, right, and you're like a living statue, so you don't need to sleep, do you? You can just keep watch, you'll be fine.
I can keep
Oh
watch,
no!
but I
But
still
there's
need
only
to rest.
one bed. What will we do?
There's not. There's
Who
not
got-
only one bed.
Who gets to share? Ooh.
I sleep on the floor.
I'm sleeping on the cold, hard ground.
Finian will be sleeping on the ground, thank you.
Daedra, please, I'm gonna need you to nurse my wounds throughout the night.
No.
Otherwise, I may not make it morning.
If you rest, you will be just fine, Tanya, darling. Just fine.
Daedra, Tanya is like dramatically leaning against you, one hand against her forehead.
Oh, Bailey, we never leveled you up to even level 2. You've been playing at level 1 this whole time.
You will
What?
be just
What do you
fine,
mean?
Tanya. Sleeping. You'll be just alright. I
My
promise.
mom just brought me Chick-fil-A.
Hey. So okay,
Very nice.
so far the 2 HP rolls I've done so far, I've got like one was max HP and then one was almost max HP. I'm doing great.
Nice.
Who needs a constitution higher than 12 when you just can roll good?
Alright, well, Finian, I see. Are you currently investigating these rooms?
He would like to start. He like asking Wandering if he could help him search the floors, at least
Yep.
this bottom floor. Yeah,
Alright. Both of you may roll a perception check.
Alright. I don't know where my character sheet is. Oh, there it is.
Tanya is going to go and check out the ones down here. But
21.
if Finian's checking it out,
It is
she's
a
just gonna like follow behind him. She's
Alright.
learned her lesson.
Perception check, you said?
Perception, yes.
17.
17. All right. So Finian, you first. As you approach with you said a 21.
Yes.
You will see a very clear, what looks to be a pressure plate right here, but it looks like it's already been disarmed, as this has been looted before. And it looks like somebody's already worked on disarming this trap that was right there. But you do now know this place has probably been trapped other places, and you don't know if they've all been disarmed or
He's
not.
gonna call it like, yeah, traps. Some of them have been disarmed. Don't know if all of them have been though.
Ooh.
Wandering. I
Did
just
some
wondered, I
big
assume
bad-
you're looking at the top half of the map.
Yeah.
All right. Yours is much more simple. These seem to be just living spaces. There doesn't seem to be anything inside, just a bed. There's a small chest that seems to hold personal belongings. If you go through those, all you'd find is like a really old pair of clothes that seems to be halfway through deteriorating. There's rooms. There don't seem to be anything special up here, unfortunately.
Is there anything
Yes,
odd
Steve.
about this fountain?
It's a large fountain. No, it's pretty much just exactly what it looks. It's just a large. Actually, roll me a religion check to see if you can see who the fountain is of.
That is a 20 plus. Yeah, is it nope? Just 20.
20. All right. It doesn't show on the map because this isn't a custom map. I didn't make an actual statue of the character. But what you haven't been around long enough to know all the gods, but you have heard of an ancient god in Shurima who seems to be like the god of knowledge and wisdom. This is the statue of Nasus, the ascended aspect of knowledge.
Oh, fun. Nasus. Interesting.
Would I
That
know about
the
Nasus?
Shreemans reach all the way out here.
You
That's
can
good.
roll a religion check if you'd like.
17.
17. Yeah, you'd know this is Nasus. You know pretty much the same thing. This Nasus is the god of wisdom and strategy. He's been missing for a long time though. You would know that. Both you and Wandered would probably know that with your high religion rules. Nasus has been
That is
MIA
true.
for a while.
This is Demacia. Why is the it's not technically Demacia, but how is Shurima all the way up here?
That is a question.
Hmm.
It's so odd. Well, they might have crossed the ocean. It's not that large of a gap between the south coast of this continent and Shurima.
Alright.
Hmm.
But is there anything else?
Well,
anyone would like
anyway,
to do?
there's nothing else that seems amiss.
And investigate
Oh.
the entrances as well to see if there's traps.
Which entrance to all the rooms?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a investigation check.
Should probably go get my manager, huh?
The manager, he's been during the fight. He came and he sat down, and he's just been sitting next to this little pillar.
Okay, I'll walk over. Like, well, looks like this is where we're setting up camp for tonight. So, perhaps you can pick a room.
He'll put his head in his hand. He seems to be getting over his recent alcohol spree, but now is the hangover part that seems to be hitting him. As he's gonna give a large groan, but that sounds like a swell idea. As he's gonna stand up and waddle into this room.
Perfect.
All right.
I
But
got
It's
what
a,
was your
not really the
investigation?
adventuring sword.
No, he is not. What was your total?
I got a 21.
21. You will see none of these rooms seem to be trapped at all, but you would notice this room as well also was trapped, but it's also been disarmed.
Okie dokie. Well, since they're safe, he's gonna try and find a corner to sleep in.
I'm gonna
Alright.
sleep in this one. Dibs.
I got a 14 on my athletics check to bounce on the bed.
This bed, surprisingly, after all these years, still retains a bit of bounce. You are bouncing, and it is fun.
Ah, heck yeah.
Oh my
Where
god.
would you like
You
to
all
sleep, Nix?
Wait, there's enough rooms for all of us.
Yeah, but Phineas
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Never mind.
Funny and
I think we
sleeping
just
as
left
well.
him now.
into a bed.
Finian can do the basic math.
That's not a snake. That's a
Well,
rat.
and the Warforged doesn't have to sleep, or like normal.
I'm just standing.
He's just
I don't
gonna
think the
stand.
bed will even
Yeah.
fit me.
He doesn't need a bed, so there's plenty of rooms. You don't have to sleep on the floor. Wade.
I'll go to this one. There we go.
All right.
All right.
Will all of you like to
Well.
complete your long rest?
Yup.
So, yeah, and that means you also can apply your level up. Bailey, you've been playing at level 1 this whole time. You never leveled up to level 2.
Awkward.
I noticed that when I was looking at your character sheets. I was wondering why you didn't have anything. So yeah, we can when we have some time, maybe after the session, we can work on that real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, for
No.
everybody
There's
can
like
apply. Yes.
There's also a 5-page essay on the different boons that warlocks can have. So I'm gonna be reading on.
Bailey, you should be leveled up.
Thank you.
You're good to go. Continue on with you guys waking up during the night. I assume Wandering was keeping watch the whole night.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. You wouldn't. Oh, actually, we will skip to halfway through the night when Tania wakes up to do some midnight
I
shenanigans.
can't wait.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I have nothing planned. Let's go! I just feel like that's a thing she would do, you know?
Yeah.
Gideon, what are you doing out of bed? Okay, good.
Go to bed.
For shame, Gideon. Going around looking at the people sleeping. I'm gonna make sure Gideon's in his bed.
Wandering, you do notice Gideon is in fact passed out, snoring very loudly. And Wandering, you will very clearly notice Tania slithering around.
All right. So I'm just gonna be passively watching. I'm not doing
I wanna
anything
roll
yet. I'm not breaking my long rest.
You only need to sleep for 6 hours of the 8-hour long rest.
That is
All right.
true, but for now you're not doing anything.
I got 15 stealth. Dun, 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 dun. Is this stairs going down?
These are both.
God.
Yes. This side is stairs going up. This side is stairs going back down to the same level you're on.
Ooh, and is this a fountain?
Yep.
Tanya shall frolic in the fountain and cease stealthing.
All right. You frolic in the fountain. The water is cold, murky, and very gross. It has been there for presumably a couple decades now.
I wish to constrict the water.
You are constricting the water.
Okay, cool. The damage I deal, I'm gonna shift it to being fire damage. I'm now heating up the water.
You're that monk. All right, you have now made a really nasty sauna.
Okay, we'll add some electricity to like get rid of the germs.
All right, I'm going to roll damage. As you electrocute the water.
Oh my gosh.
Can you go ahead and
At
take
one
the 3
health.
points? Can you go ahead and take 3 points of lightning damage as you shock the water you're currently in?
Ah, I made a mistake! Oh, thanks for me!
I'm just
Okay.
watching this bewildered.
Mondred's like, this is what real people are like, huh?
Can I
Anya
go back
rapidly
to being
approaches
dead?
you.
This is what that snake's doing. Okay.
You saw nothing.
Hey, Nix, guess what I
Swirls around
found?
you. No one will believe you.
No,
Gaslighting
Pretty
him!
sure they will.
He's gaslighting
Oh my
him!
gosh!
I'm gonna go like dry off using the remaining bed sheets and stuff. It's like, okay, we're just gonna like do that, and then I've already caused enough problems to my health. Otherwise, I would go downstairs. My own stupidity has saved me. Let's go.
God.
Please don't
Anya
make
has
any
not
rash
had-
decisions while we're sleeping. Please.
No promises.
My goodness.
Okay, that's a high enough roll. We are entering the correct room. That's good. That's good. She doesn't have a good memory.
Oh God.
Okay, and she just collapses back. Cool. She's never done anything with electricity before. How should she know it would shock her?
Now
How would
she
she
knows.
know?
Now she's a knower.
Now she's a knower. She knows a thing.
Tanya
Alright,
really
and then-
isn't much of a knower, though, is she?
I love Tania so much.
No. And whenever I play her, I also rapidly become not a knower. It's frankly a little disturbing.
All right.
So that's
well,
that.
If that's all you would like to do, you guys can wake up, refreshed. Everybody can add the long rest to them, and they can continue the day as you would like.
Hey, yo,
I try
can
to
wake
gently
everybody
wake up
with a song?
Nix.
Would you like to wake everybody up with a little song?
Absolutely, I would.
Oh.
All right.
Oh no.
Go ahead and play yourself a little song.
Okay, I'm gonna sit on the steps of my room, and she's gonna take out her lyre, and she's going to play a little song and sing softly. It's one that she's been working on since meeting all of you, so she's singing about the adventures with the gnolls and the hardships that they could possibly face on our way to Noxus. She wrote that on our journey over. It's a performance check.
Yeah, it will be a performance check. We'll see how nice it really is.
Oh,
Our
but I'm
ears
such a talented
bleed.
musician. Oh, I'm a mess. Oh, 18.
18 is actually really good. You're all awoken to the sound of a lovely song being played by your bard friend. It's a really nice alarm clock. Yes, the day is, you may do as you wish. The day is yours.
Morning, Nix.
She'll.
Anya's got a spear and is like trying to like scratch a warning into the side of the fountain.
What?
Bad water will zap.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Finian will exit his room already transformed into his human, whatever it is, form.
Current form. Yep.
The twink has arisen.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
Nick.
Yeah, I'm up.
Yes, Billy?
Nix is going to get out of bed and just smile at Wandrin and ask, "How did you sleep?" "Oh, well, I guess you don't sleep. Well, did you have a good time?"
Our snake friend was amusing to say the least, but yes,
She'll
it was a peaceful night.
she'll actually look amused because normally she just only looks scared. She's like, "Oh, you'll have to tell me about that."
Well, from what I can see, it appears you might get an inkling of an idea.
I just walk in and see her carving bad water, and I'm just... Nix is just gonna wonder, what did the water do, Tania?
It knows what it did. And then she points the spear at Wandrin, and you seem to have forgotten that you saw nothing. And she's just like jabbing it at in his direction with each word.
I have no memory of agreeing to that.
Nix, as you leave your bedroom chambers, can you please roll a perception check for me?
I think I've known what you're planning, and I'm scared.
Gosh darn it, I forgot like the one bit I actually had planned for this level up.
Bro, I rolled a 22.
22. You will notice, so the map doesn't actually have a door, but the door you guys entered in was right here. You will notice, sitting perched on the door, is a familiar face.
Oh.
As your pet fox has been sitting there waiting for you to awaken.
Of
Pebble!
course, Bailey has a pet.
Pebble! Nix is going to sprint past everyone and pick up the fox she's just gonna hug it really tightly and just say, "Oh, Pebble, I missed you." And then she's going to like peek out the door as if expecting someone to be along with Pebble. And she looks really eagerly for a few seconds, and her eyes dim for when she doesn't see anything, and she'll just go back to petting Pebble.
Pebble will happily lick your face and give a short little yip as Pebble has finally returned to you.
This is the first time, guys, that you have seen her look truly happy.
That was really adorable and then really sad. Like in rapid succession.
Yeah.
Classic Nyx.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, at least she's been reunited with a friend, even if she's still missing one.
Pebble!
But
Yeah,
for now,
all
she's
of you will
happy.
see this is a very still young but like adolescent years snow fox that is native to Demacian and Freljord lands.
Nyx is going to walk over to Wandrin with Pebble and just hold it up and say, "This is Pebble."
You do have control of the
Oh,
token.
Pebble?
Yeah, this is Pebble. He's my friend.
Any friend of Nyx is a friend of mine.
He does.
Sad.
Pebble is just mouth open, head empty, staring at you.
He does tricks.
I thought your friend was a homeless guy with bad clothes.
Anya, be nice.
Nyx is going to glare at you, and her eyes will like flash green for a few seconds. Then she's like, "Please stop talking about him in that manner."
Forgot half the people.
I got a 21 insight check. Is she mad at me?
Yes! Yes! You could have rolled a
He's
1!
mad at you.
I just sort of cock my head to the side, looking at Pebble,
It'll cock
As
its
we're
head
just-
matching you.
locking eyes.
It'll just cock its head to match your head cock and continue to stare. Give me a slow little pant with its tongue outstretched.
I scratch the head.
It's a bad time to
Scratch
mention
the
I'm
fox.
allergic to foxes.
Oh, are you really?
Probably.
Well, it was nice having you in the party, Deidre.
Daedra sneezes.
Oh,
It's alright. It's cute though, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Even Deidre sneezes are ladylike.
I'm writing that down. That Daedра's allergic.
Something that I just made up right now because I thought it would be funny.
Oh,
and it is.
boy.
Nyx,
It's just like me because I'm allergic to cats.
me too. Nyx is going to look really guilty, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And she'll be like, "I'll try to teach him to stay away from you."
No, it's quite alright. He is rather cute. Daedra's gonna take a step forward with her hand outstretched to pet it against her better judgment.
Imagine if Pebble just hates her because she's scared of it.
I will say, Pebble, once again, looking at you, head empty. You can roll an animal handling to see if she would like you. She probably will. Or is Pebble a boy or a girl, Bailey? Did you ever decide?
Boy.
That is.
Pebble is a strong, independent
a
fox.
18.
An 18. Pebble will stare at you once again. There seems to be not a whole lot going on behind the eyes. But as you go to pet it, it'll lick your hand a little bit and go back to panting.
Daedra will pet it and be, "Oh, not a very smart thing, are you?"
Oh,
You feel your nose itching again.
Oh, Pebble is so smart. Pebble will do tricks and against what some people, you don't know who she's referring to right now. She's like, he's actually very, very sweet and not all aggressive. And she's just gonna smile.
I'm gonna go
I
stick
love
my-
Pebble.
My fox fur-covered hand in the murky water to try to wash off the fox residue. To
There's no more
Tay-
fox hair on your hand.
Tania!
Now your hand is kind of gross.
Stop her! She's gonna get electrocuted.
Tanya like rushes to the fountain and like tries to block you with the spear. No, the water is bad. It will zap you. It zapped me. It is bad water.
I need to wash my hands,
Tanya.
Tanya. There's fox fur everywhere.
It zapped you because you electrocuted the water. Electricity moves through
You-
water.
Saw nothing, and Tanya just starts
What is this?
cursing you out in a language that you don't understand. That's very guttural and it's Draconic. Do any of you speak Draconic? No, neither does Tanya until like 2 seconds ago.
Ah, boy.
I'm gonna go sit
As
next
you're
to them.
presumably getting up in my face a bit, I'm trying to lean backwards, but there's you just have more snake to shove in my face.
Exactly. And now that I'm up in your face, you notice that my scales have like a bit of like iridescence to them. Like they seem like a little rainbow shimmer, where before it would just be like a straight reflection of light.
You're
She's got like sharper brows.
shiny.
Yes, Langy?
Can I hand some popcorn to the manager? Be like, you enjoying the show?
You know, as you look at him, he seems to be going through it. His hair's a little haggard. He looks like he woke up and didn't put any effort. And he's like, and he just looks at you, grabs some popcorn, and be like, what did I do to deserve this, man? As he's clearly not having a very good time on this train.
You're free to leave anytime you want. I've told you this forever.
I have a contract.
Yes, you do.
Think of the contract, Danger. Think of the contract.
While Wandrin and Tania are fighting, Nyx is going to pick up Pebble and walk outside the front door.
Okay.
There she goes.
No.
Tanya has like
it's your turn, Finian. I'm not going.
Is it where you
and is like resting her hands on his shoulders to just like berate him from above.
Oh my gosh!
Again, in a language
I am
that
following.
she barely understands.
I'm following Nyx with Tanya on me.
Where are we going next?
Nyx is going to
Not
set
this.
Pebble on the ground just outside and kind of look at the trees, expected to be like, well, can you smell him?
Pebble will sniff the air and give a small whimper as he will turn to look at you and kind of ears down, give a little whimper.
Oh. Nyx looks on the verge of tears as she picks Pebble up. That's okay, buddy. Thanks for trying.
Is it your
Excuse
friend?
me, Nyx. I have 2 questions.
Glares. Yes.
First, do you have like an emotional setting between extremely adorable? I know that's not really an emotion, but you get what I mean. And just being miserable?
What?
He has a good point.
I just clamped down
Does
on
have a good
Tanya's
point.
face.
He has a point.
Okay, out of character, he kind of cut out, and I did not hear what he said. Can someone tell me, please?
He asked you if you have a mode between being haha cutesy and being miserable because you're sad.
She's gonna kind of look down and be like, let's just say someone like me is always miserable.
So edgy.
I'm so edgy.
Okay,
It's pretty
well,
Really edgy.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure how to deal with that. Hey look! Cute fox! Gestures at, Pebble. Speaking of cute fox, my second question. Can I say hello to him? Can I try petting him?
She's gonna kind of lean Pebble away from you. It's like, do snakes eat foxes?
Not that I'm aware of,
They
and
could.
I don't.
All right, Nyx.
I could eat a great many things. I could eat people as well, but I don't. Well, I mean,
The winged protectors. Why do you keep doing this to yourself, Tanya?
not unless they ask.
Nyx is going to very carefully
Tanya.
hold out Pebble and just be like, just please be careful. As of right now, he's all I have left.
That was also very sad.
What's sad?
Starting to
Wow,
think that Nyx
okay.
is very sad. Anybody else have the same thought?
I'm suddenly less excited to do this for fear of it going to just horribly wrong and you never being happy again.
Animal handling check, please. Surely
Cool,
the fox.
so on the
Right.
die, so I've got a modifier of 4, but on the die I got a 2, so that's a 6.
Oh no.
As you you reach out your hand to go pet Pebble, you are a large snake person, and big snakes would probably eat a fox. I'd imagine a snake of your size would probably eat foxes. Pebble it's not like outward aggression, but it's very clearly some level of fear, as Pebble will shrivel up and try to shrink back into Nyx's arms.
Aww.
Don't think she
Even
likes
the-
you very much, Tanya.
Tanya
Hey, is
just gonna
Tanya
kind of
still
go
on
limp.
me?
Yeah, she was like kind of like from above your shoulders at that point. She's just gonna go limp and
I'm
then flop
backing up
down,
with you on me.
trailing down your chest, and then falling into just a slump on the pile on the ground in front of you. Even the foxes don't like me. This is the story of my life.
Nyx
Finian,
is going to whisper, well, I'm sure it's just because, he doesn't know you.
Right, and it's not because I am
Let's go with that.
raises her arms off the ground for this and waves them about. Giant scary monster. Flops back down.
This giant scary monster, I pull you back because you're still on me, so I'm just walking back with you, is going to stay up away from the tiny fox. Bucks.
Yes. Let us return properly into the tower, the lair of the scary monster.
I think we should head out,
speaking of
though,
which,
no?
we haven't checked upstairs, we haven't checked downstairs, we haven't, well, we checked out the fountain. Fast fountain.
Finian, as they're bickering, Christopher will walk over to you and hand you a flask of alcohol. And are you? I'm assuming you're also just stuck here.
I am now. I'm gonna take it. What's the drinking age? In Demacia.
Demacia, I'm gonna say probably 21. They're pretty by the rules, by the book.
Well, he's gonna take a swig.
Christopher's gonna give a long sigh as he's looking at them, arguing over whether a fox would like a snake. And like, so he's gonna like try to whisper. My contract has 5 months on it. You think if I give her a lot of money, she'll let me run away?
I think she'll let you run away right now, man. But I don't want you to run away. You're kind of the only sane person in this group.
King,
Looking...
I can hear you!
No, you can't.
Yeah, he'll turn around. It's nothing. We're talking about upcoming performances.
Talking about popcorn.
Can I approach the idiot boys?
The greatest comeback of all. Nuh-uh.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hey. She's gonna look at Finian. Her arms are crossed over her chest, and she's got like one eyebrow quirked. And she's like, "You."
Yeah.
I have my own qualms with you.
Excuse me, we're still arguing.
You got with me.
You, Christopher. I thought.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to leave, I suppose I wouldn't have a problem. But I don't know. I thought that you liked traveling with me.
He's gonna pinch his brow and he kind of has an exasperated look. He's like, I do. You do great, wonderful things. And then he's gonna point around to the fallen, like, metal armor. He's like, but this isn't what we were meant to do. We're fighting. We're traveling to Noxus to meet essentially a warlord. I'm a manager, Daedra. I can count money and I can plan meetings.
Not a bad skill to have. With where we're going.
Shut up, Finian.
Okay.
I mean, a meeting will need to be
5
planned.
foot step back. Alrighty then.
Deja's gonna nod slowly, and for a moment, there's like a look of vulnerability on her face as the idea of losing somebody else kind of like really sinks over before it's gone in a second, and that whole like calm, cool lady of the house thing she has going on is back, and she goes, "Very well. If you're not suited for this, then go. Contract is just a piece of paper. Well, most contracts are. This one, lucky for you, is." She's gonna take the contract out of her bag and rip it in half. Dramatic! She's just like me! And if you don't want to be my friend, go away!
You'll see her clearly, like, he looks really conflicted as he stares at you, and he's like, you have to understand, I don't know what I'm doing here anymore. I didn't know what I was doing back then. And he's gonna give like a long sigh before he's gonna reach into his pack and he's gonna bring out different instruments you used. These are all the mundane ones that you'd use when you're trying to do different songs. Bring out that, and then he'd bring out a large pouch of gold, and I'll set it all down in a pile right next to you. He's like, I'm sorry, Daedra. I don't wish to die.
Fine.
And he's gonna scoot it
You're
over to
walking
you.
a very dangerous path. It is okay to be afraid.
It's alright. Business is business, Christopher. I'll write to you if I ever need another manager.
He'll give a really pained smile and like, please do. I would love to assist you again if you ever get back in the business. And he will slowly walk away.
Before you leave, sounds like you're gonna need this. He's gonna toss his flask back in, now half empty.
He's gonna grab it and give you a nod and walk away.
Wandering
Wait,
gives us a look.
Christopher!
Yes, creepy snake lady.
Pulls out the loot she bought in town. So what I'm hearing is you're now looking for to sign a new contract. Gives you a little strum.
He's gonna blink a couple times. Are you a performer?
Well, I've performed well enough to get you to stop walking away, and then she just tries to grab him and pick him up and start dragging him back to the
Tanya, no. Tanya, no.
Bad Tanya.
Go ahead and make a
We
strength
were
check.
having an argument, and then you made her sad, and how are we supposed to have an argument if she's sad? The win doesn't count if she's sad!
This is where Vinny
I rolled a
unlocks
20. I got a 20.
Daedra, and then
I
goes
got a
over and
7,
pets the
so...
fox.
Wait, you came over to
Wander,
the
you
fox?
easily separate them.
Yes,
And I
Vinny
put.
Silently picking up the instruments and the gold, and she looks. She's pretty good at masking her emotions, I think. That's a skill that she's learned as a performer at a pretty young age, but it is very obvious that she's being very cold compared to her usual nature.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's bad.
Anya has been successfully dragged off the poor man.
So
Putting
brush
down-
yourself off, seemingly now a little annoyed. He's like, listen, you're making this harder than it needs to be, Snake Lady. I appreciate it, truly.
No! Making it harder than it needs to be would have been going straight for breaking your legs, so you literally can't walk away.
Oh my gosh.
You give it a head tilt.
Stop
You're
it.
not wrong, I suppose. But he's gonna just. It's for the best. If anything, I'd be more of a hindrance. If you spend time
You know,
making sure I'm not
you're
dead.
right. You're right. You're just not good enough for her.
He'll give just another exasperated sigh as he'll give a small nod and walk away.
Tanya. Anyway,
Anya,
How often
despite
would you
being held
daydream?
back, is going to go back to yelling draconic insults at someone.
Finny, did
She's yelling draconic insults at Christopher as he's leaving.
wait, Finny, did you say you came to pet the
Listen,
fox?
that's the mood she woke up on.
You did?
Okay, Nyx is going to like look at you like really eagerly. You said you're kind of like a shapeshifter, right? I don't know anything about them, but could you turn into a fox too?
I can't, can I?
Nope.
No.
no, only
What about
humanoids.
Kitsune?
He
Just
asks his
humanoid.
patron.
Can I?
She
He
says,
dials up his
no.
phone. Hello?
Hey, aren't Kitsune
Pulls out an iPhone.
humanoid?
Hey yo, one sec.
He could try to transform into a kitsune style creature, yes.
If you were able to transform, but would Daedra still be allergic to you?
I'm already
This is
allergic
a
to him.
Good question.
I need
Heard that.
everyone to acknowledge how much
Romantic.
better of a mood Nyx is in now that she has Pebble.
She
Yes.
seems happy, which is why Wandering is now focusing a little on Daedra. Are you alright? You seem to be suffering in silence here, friend.
I've never been
Are
good
you
at
sure that
keeping-
everything is okay?
I've never been good at keeping friends. Everybody I always meet seems to leave or other.
Well, it's a good thing this group here appears to be quite stubborn in that regard.
She looks at Tania. I suppose. It doesn't matter. We have things to do. The show must go on. Ooh.
But you must take care of yourself.
Yeah, come on, guys. I'm eating.
You're doing good. You're doing real good.
Come on. I'm role playing my little heart out of it here.
The show must go on, but it can't without its star performer. Take care of yourself, okay?
He's doing good too. Dang
Yes,
it!
you're
You're a
amazing.
musical theater kid too, aren't you, Johnny?
My friends are
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah, he's
Yes, I am!
And all of our roleplay scenes are gonna be so dramatic, and I'm just gonna be stressed out
And
the whole time.
you guys are just doing the really dramatic roleplay. Nyx comes over with a derpy fox. Fox. Can you imagine? That would be so funny.
Wandering
Fox and
leans
Snap.
down like a proud parent. Yes, derpy fox.
Dude, that would be so funny. I love this fox so much. Sorry, continue.
Take care of myself. But that's something I've
Dad,
been doing for a long
Nyx's
time.
fox doesn't like me.
Dude, I was drinking when you said that, and then you made me almost die.
Yes. Daedra, if you ever need to talk, we're here. I'm here. Any hour of the day or night. Especially the nights. Not much is happening. I'm willing to lend an ear, if I had one.
fighting the flirty bard allegation so hard right now because you handed that one to me. You handed that one to me. And Daedra's gonna look at you. No, okay, I can't. She's just gonna nod.
By choking on water, you tried to kill yourself and blame me for it, which is like totally rude.
Yeah, that's.
Oh god, it went
First
up my
off,
nose.
I wasn't choking on water.
Oh.
It was a Chick-fil-A frozen lemonade.
Yeah, get it right, man. Gosh.
My whole nose
Gotcha.
is burning.
My
right
bad,
now.
my bad.
She's just gonna nod and say, if I ever feel like I need something to talk about, I might bring it up. Thanks. She's gonna go back to collecting her
Always.
things and being broody.
And I walk away.
So edgy.
So, don't worry, Gideon is currently staring at the statue trying to remember who Nancy is, and he's been doing that for the past 20 minutes.
I walk over and remind him. Shurima,
What is Shurima?
the furry god.
Oh,
The
I
desert.
know that one!
Oh my gosh.
Because he starts writing down in his notebook. I haven't played enough sessions with him to
Very
know how he
smart
actually
one.
reacts, but I just know he's a stupid.
I was really tempted just to text Javi and be like, hey, how would you react to a fox? You know?
Gideon would probably
Do it.
be giving that fox lots of fun. Lots of love right now.
I think that...
Question.
Are they about the same level in smartness, you think?
You know, I'd actually give this might be the only thing Gideon may be smarter than.
Ah, okay. Because she's a real...
Actually, I think Kenny is also pretty dumb.
Okay, because he's a really derpy raccoon.
Yeah.
He's a really derpy raccoon.
Raccoon? Oh no,
What
Waffles?
He's a raccoon?
He's a fox, not a raccoon?
What intelligence does
Wrong
your fox
character,
have?
wrong campaign.
Yeah, seriously. Hayden, what intelligence does Pebble have?
He has an intelligence of 4.
Oh no, that's barely smaller than mine.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, Tanya.
Oh, Tania.
Alright. So, it's morning now. Shall we head off, or
Are we
see if there
gonna-
is anything worth
See,
exploring
I
in this tower?
understand why you would want to leave, but counter argument, and Tanya just starts heading towards the basement.
Nyx is going to sigh.
Husband.
Can't we just leave? She'll follow eventually, right?
I don't know. if
I'm
she'll
not
find
too
her
sure
way.
about that one.
Tanya, darling. If we
Tanya
don't
has reached the
notice,
stairs.
there may be gorgeous men for you to see.
Okay, but you... See, consider the following. You aren't even letting me kill people on this road trip.
You are killing people. You've killed several suits of armor. You guys all saw that? Tanya soloed them all.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to
Well,
sound offensive to Wandrin's people, but I'm pretty sure that those weren't, like, actually people.
Well, there's
Yep.
None taken.
people for you to kill
Unlike
down
them,
there.
I have a soul.
Oh.
Surely, there's nobody for you to kill down there. There'll be plenty of people for you to kill and plunder along the way to Noxus.
Nyx is going to
which we'll be
whisper.
coming to.
Would she be wanting to hunt? Would that help?
People, darling, not animals.
Oh.
Tanya is already down the stairs looking for magic. Because
While
gosh,
I'm
she's at a
following.
wizard
Ugh.
tower. I'm sorry, it's what she would do. I am sorry, I know it's being super annoying.
I guess we'll
I'm
just wait
sorry.
it out.
Mhm.
Well, I guess some supplies or magical artifacts couldn't hurt to have. I know we're on a
I'm
time crunch
so
to get
sorry.
to Noxus, but
You cost me my manager. I'm not listening to you.
I was trying. I was the first one to talk to him. He looked down, man.
All right. Is everybody heading downstairs?
Nyx looks really, like, apprehensive to, like, even go close to the basement. She's like, but if we're here, then all of the other bounty hunters might find my friend. We need to keep looking.
Good point.
I'll go grab Tanya. If anything happens, I'll yell.
Okay.
He's a bad call.
Do you need help putting all this trinkets in the cart? All the instruments laying on the floor.
Oh, yes. Since I've lost my handy boy, I suppose that job falls to you now. That will be
No,
lovely,
it doesn't.
thank you.
Hey,
And Tanya and Daedra will now be expecting you to set up her
Oh my
fancy tent when
Yes!
we're camping in the woods as
Well,
well.
You can
It's
you
not
can
what
hang on
Gary's
to this. He's gonna pass the massive sheet to you. You can hold this while I pick up that.
Hayden.
Yep.
Well, I have a +4 to performance. Isn't that cool?
Sure.
I was just looking at that.
You're almost better than Nefertiti.
Yeah! That's not hard. Let's be real.
Sure. That's true. Tanya, as you are about to enter the downstairs, Wandrin steps up to attempt to retrieve you.
I would like to make a perception check, but not at Wandrin, at the stairs in front of me. I got 13. I'm looking at the stairs real hard.
13. I will send you. I won't change the map yet unless you guys all go down, but I will send you what you see downstairs. I'll send it in the chat. You'll see it's another big circular room like this one is, except for there appears to be a bunch of instruments that all seem magically animated, floating, as they just sit there floating, waiting for anything to happen.
Is there any lights down there?
There are torches that seem to be magically lit.
Okay.
This is what you see. The only thing that's different is there is no other stairs going down deeper. That I couldn't find a map without the stairs that had what I wanted. There's no stairs going down to another floor. There's just the stairs that you are currently descending through, and then you see a bunch of instruments that are very clearly enchanted as they're floating, hanging almost still midair.
Magic instrument. Hear me out, Wandrin. Daedra's sad, right? She just lost her manager. You know what would make her real happy? Magic instruments. You know she would be totally into that. We could have a jam session down here. I know a few of us know how to play instruments. We could start a band.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. So don't you want her to be happy?
Let's go up and tell them about what we found, and then decide what the plan is from there.
Okay, well, I'm significantly faster than you, and I can... So I'm and a bonus action, I'm going to use my hands to get even faster, to get to the top, tell the story first.
Okay.
I'm following as fast as I can.
Of
You
shiitake
all
mushroom.
see sprint up, and Amelia start rapidly telling you about what she sees. You can hear the clunky sound of Wandrin slowly following after her.
Daedra! So, I know you're really sad, but hear me out. There's magic instruments down there. They're all floating around, waiting for people to come and play them, a whole band, and I can play instruments. Anyone else able to play instruments? You, Nyx, can you play? How about you, Wandrin? We could just go down there, and it would get your spirits up, and it would be so fun. And the movement she's doing on the map is her actual movement. She's just dashed along the back of the fountain, is circling around Daedra.
And you've been on drugs this whole time.
Is there
There are
powder?
No,
magic
obviously,
instruments.
I am not on drugs. I am high off of life and also possibly a dragon. I had a weird dream last night. We're not going to read too much into it. I know how to speak a new language, which just stops. Was an experience. I don't think minds are supposed to work like that. Anyway.
No. We found in the basement there were floating magic instruments. And there she goes again. Oh dear.
In the basement of the trapped up tower?
Yes.
I see. Okay.
We didn't
well.
go farther in. I convinced her to walk back.
She's
Good.
waiting at the first landing for people.
We could investigate
Oh, and Daedra's gone.
as long as
Oh no.
we don't go
Seeing as Daedra's going, we might as well.
But they're looking for him.
I knew.
half of our party seems to be occupied.
I knew. Just hooks elbows with
Tanya
Daedra.
is quite scattered. at the
I knew
moment.
this would persuade you, my dear. Shall we go to a morning matinee of music and merriment?
I guess Nyx will follow very grudgingly.
All right, so
We could check.
the group enter downstairs.
I've been muted this whole time.
You have.
I've been muted this whole time. I've been speaking.
Yes.
Tanya!
I'm sorry.
It's alright. Tanya, darling. Don't listen to me. Look at me. She's gonna grab
Don't
your
listen to you?
face
Okay, I gotcha. I will never listen to you.
with
She
with
says
her
with just a
hands.
smug little grin on her face. I will never listen to you. Gotcha. Don't listen to you.
No, Tanya.
Well, the problem is
going-
that causes a paradox, doesn't it? That doesn't make any sort of intuitive sense.
Tanya.
Mhm.
Tanya.
Mhm.
I'm going to look. Please don't touch them until I figured out what they've done, because it could kill us
What?
all. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Do
I've
you?
learned my lesson. I don't want to be stabbed like last time. You're the magic person. You deal with the magic. I just need to
Right.
get you to the magic. You're not dealing with the magic. And it's instruments. That's like double your specialty. And she's doing like the little like back of hand into palm thing. Like, come on, like this is obvious.
Yes, I'm aware. She's going to turn and say, Nix, give me 5 minutes. I'm just going to look. We're not touching anything. I'm just going to look. It'll be quick and easy. And we're not touching anything. Everybody agree with me right now. We're not touching anything.
Yes, Mom.
Obviously.
Thank you. All right.
All right.
Do.
As the group descends downstairs, you will arrive at the lower layer. There's not actual grass on the outside. Like I said, I was having trouble finding maps. I will eventually, like I said last time, eventually I'll get to making my own maps so I don't pirate everybody else's, but we're not there yet.
Yeah. No problem. This is fine. Still better than what I use. Hey,
As we get to the top, I would like Daedra to kind of like walk. Is this a stage?
This is the stage.
Can I walk on the stage?
Would you like to walk on the stage?
I would like to walk on the stage.
All
Wait.
right. As you enter on top of the stage.
I had a plan though. But are you gonna
Well, you said you said yes. I asked you twice.
Oh no.
That
I'm
sounded like
following
she was gonna say more
Daedra right
stuff.
behind her.
Like,
As you
oh,
now-
I'm going to do this as I do it.
As you both enter onto the stage,
Daedra, as you step specifically onto the middle platform, all the instruments seem to start humming to life as like the drumsticks lift up in the air, and they all seem ready to play. And all of the instruments will slowly turn to face towards you, as if waiting for a lead.
Oh, I see.
I take out my halberd.
Okay.
Before I do anything, what I was gonna initially have, now that she sees kind of how it works, she's going to. I don't know, does she pray to this guy, or does she just? I feel like she just kind of yaps at him.
She's kind of a yapper.
She just kind of yaps. She's gonna like, wait a minute, and like, see if he'll listen or if he's even inclined to help because he kind of sucks. And she's gonna go. What do you think? Any of these useful? Any of these could help us do your bidding?
Go ahead and roll a religion check.
Yeah. Ooh, you guys thought you were
Who
the
are
only
you
one with
talking to?
patrons? Think again. I was supposed to be a warlock this campaign.
Oh, really?
That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Ooh,
You don't hear any response. You just hear like almost a low laugh.
I hate him so much.
Nothing you do is useful here, child. And that's all you'll hear.
Well, you could have
Was
told me
that
much.
audible or just her?
Just her heard that.
Okay, good.
Well, figures as much.
Who
Well-
are you talking to?
Don't you lot pray? Ugh.
Not
I
really.
call it a prayer.
No.
Well, interesting.
Gideon
Anyway,
raised his hand. I do.
yes, you do, Gideon. You sure do.
Demacia has
going
bastardized its
to-
own religion.
Take a look at the instruments that are now ready to play. And she's gonna look back at the group and be like, if I die, you'll make it a good story, no?
I think you'll just play forever. It's one of the fairy tales, but sure.
You think? Hold on!
Yeah, the story will be longer than you
You
think.
save a.
I'm not letting you die.
You fail a wisdom saving throw and you're playing forever.
It's like
Penny,
that one
she'll
show
be
Barbie
fine.
and the 12 Dancing Princesses where the lady just dances for forever.
Instead of pulling her instrument out, though, Daedra's just going to lift her right hand and do a quick flourish as if she was a maestro in front of a symphony.
Roll a performance check.
Surely nothing bad will happen. Right?
Of course not.
Surely.
I only have the
Uh-huh.
best of intentions for you guys.
Yep.
I want all your characters to live
So
happy
20!
lives.
Plus 7, that's a 27!
27. You flip, and it's like a symphony as all the instruments hum to life. And it is exactly as if you're a maestro in an orchestra as you guide these instruments along. They are doing pretty much whatever you want them to do in terms of making any sort of performance.
Daedra will start to move her hands as she's like listening to the different instruments, and she's smiling now as she's very much in her element and enjoying it. And she's like, "Oh, this is quite fun. Oh, I'm glad you took me here, Tanya. Surprisingly enough."
See, I have good ideas.
Wandering, as you are also on the platform, half the instruments after a while will turn and look at you. Can I have you please also make a performance check? As now the instruments are expecting
dear.
anyone on the platform to lead them in a nice song.
Uh-oh.
That's a 12. Not horrible.
Believe in
Not horrible.
believe in your conductor's baton.
With
Believe in it.
the assistance of Daedra, as she is still leading on with that natural 20, yours is a bit more clunky, but the song still sounds nice and the instruments seem satisfied. Both of you, for the rest of the day, have the effects of Bless. You can add a 1d4 on any attack roll or saving throw that you make, or ability check that you make for the rest of the day.
Wait, have the instruments stopped doing things?
Nope, they are still
Daedra-
doing it, as long as they play.
Well,
I stepped down
Start to
from
lower
the
her
podium seeing as
hands
things are
as the song that
fine.
she was playing finished. And then
Okay.
she'll look at the group and say, "Well, that's enough of that. We should head on."
I want to have fun too. Tanya is going to just
No, Tanya,
how
please
tall's the
don't.
stage?
Like 5 feet.
Pops up. Okay, but hear me out.
And the instruments look straight at you. Expecting
Hear
a
me
performance.
out. Just hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Pulls out loot. Listen.
Alright, Tanya, go ahead and make me a performance check.
That would be a 17.
17.
Ooh.
Very akin. Data, you're actually kind of impressed. You weren't expecting a level of skill with the lute, but as she begins to play, it sounds really nice, and the instruments seem to pick up and go along with it as well. It's a very nice song. Tanya, you also gain the effects of Bless for the rest of the day.
Cool. This song is heavily contrasted by the fact that at some point Tanya just started cackling, like, you know, stereotypical cartoon villain of like, they all doubted me. They all doubted me. They will rue the day.
Oh boy.
Oh, Tanya. Well
Yeah?
done. Let's go now.
Alright. Do you guys descend up the stairs?
Yep.
Alright. You go back to the main floor.
Be clear, I wasn't trying to munchkin to get the bonus. I just think that's what Tanya would do.
I
She would.
respect the munchkin to get the bonus if that was what it was. I respect it.
It wasn't.
What I would do.
True. You would do that.
I'm a filthy metagamer.
Mm-hmm. Surprised Lonky didn't get up there and start dancing.
Start doing a little jig.
He's like, "Hey, this kind of goes.
Hey, I want Bless too.
Hey, perhaps I get blessed as well for this."
Alright, but you guys are back on the main floor.
Let's go.
Okay.
I recommend we
that-
try not ascending the tower. It could be
I
unstable.
recommend that as well.
You should go.
No, it doesn't look like it's going to collapse to me.
Tanya, we are incredibly heavy. We have no
Tanya-
idea how
Are
structurally
you
sound
calling
the
me-
rest of the tower is.
There it is.
My goodness. You have no manners. You should never comment on a lady's weight. Can you
Tanya,
believe
you are
it?
massive snake.
Oh. No, Waldron,
And don't
Waldron,
you forget it.
Do we
I
do
will
we have a
have you
shovel in
know-
the cart?
I am dainty for my age. I am a delicate. She's crawling over you. And like getting maximum height over you. I am a delicate flower. Thank you very much.
Wanda, if
It's
it
just
weren't for your
the
immense
heaviest thing I've
strength,
lifted in my entire freedom.
if it weren't for your immense strength, you probably would have collapsed by now. But you are very strong.
Oh,
Precisely.
please, your immense freedom. That's been like what, 2 weeks?
Tanya.
Okay, that may be a
Still.
sore spot for you, but
Tanya.
go.
Tanya.
Stop harassing Wandrin.
Nyx still looks kind of nervous to talk to you, but she's like, "We need to leave. Who knows what other bounties they have out against my friend? Please."
I'm using this
Ah, yes,
opportunity with
thank
Tanya on
you,
top of me
thank
to
you.
start walking with her.
All right, easy enough. Do you guys
well,
leave the
Tanya's
tower and go
not
back?
gonna argue.
I think so.
All right, easy enough to do. All right. Would you guys like to continue along your journey?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna use the same forest map because I don't have more than one because that would be psychotic.
Yep.
Step 1 to
Everyone
getting
knows all
Tanya
force
to do what you want. Make her mad and then just pick her up and walk away. Note, results may vary if you're not frickin' strong.
You ain't strong.
If you ain't strong.
Results may vary if you don't have 18 strength.
All right. But as you guys will leave, whoever would like to roll the survival check to see if they can navigate successfully through the forest to continue the journey.
I am still covering Wandrin's eyes, so he can't do it.
I have a +2 in survival.
Now I lift.
+4
I have a
survival.
+3 to survival.
I have.
I have a
No,
+4.
I am guiding you.
All right, +4.
I can't find my.
I got
+4 and
19.
It's a +2.
And I have
I'm
+2.
actively coiling around his head.
Wandering, your vision is currently being impaired by a large snake.
I
Do
dump
I only
Tanya
get
off.
to use it once, or is this every time I roll? I get
Just
to add
for the
one?
rest of the day, you add a 1d4.
Okay, so that's a 15 plus 4, which is a 19 plus 2, so that's a 21.
21. All right, perfect. You're able. You have a map that was given to you. You're able to. You truly believe you are on the right path. You do know you're nearing a large mountain ridge, but it's not steep enough, and it's not on any. We're not currently having bad weather, so it should be okay as you descend up the mountain. Can I have one person please roll a d20 to see if you get anything on the encounter table?
Can I do it?
20.
No, he got it. Let him do it.
You got 20?
20.
Brother,
Boy, oh
is 20
boy!
good or bad?
I don't know.
I've been waiting for a 20 for so long.
Oh.
I'm gonna say long
Oh
game,
no,
I think
I'm
five.
sorry.
20s
No,
are
it's a
good,
good
right?
thing.
Because when
It's
I got the
so
nat
fine.
1, we got a giant
a
snake
5
that
and it's
almost
that
wiped
guy
out our
with the cart.
party session 1. And this
It's like
freaking
it's the guy
bozo
with the cart. He's like, hey,
does
I've got
his first
this.
roll ever and gets a 20.
Let me find the token.
You're disowned. You're...
I have spectacular rolls at impeccable timing.
Hey guys, but I have a really cool feeling that if we ever roll a 5 on the encounter table, something really cool will happen.
Yeah,
Yeah!
there'll be a cat boy in the cart as well, still searching through all.
Language.
Oh, sorry.
Language.
Oh gosh.
All right.
And
Johnny,
As you
keep
all-
screaming at him to let go of the cart.
If I didn't know you, Johnny, I
It's a
would
person.
say you might be
going
cheating,
one.
except I know your luck is just that BS.
Ice magic.
All
Why
right,
couldn't I have inherited that?
Can
As you guys are riding along in the cart, Daedra, you were the first
It's a
to notice
furry.
a really long, lengthy-looking Vestian man sees you guys approaching him as well and starts waving rapidly as he trots towards your cart.
Nyx
I'll send his art.
is still on
Yes.
midnight, actually. Never mind. She can't move to the back of the group. She just makes sure her mask is on and holds Pebble tighter.
Well,
Yes.
I'll send his art real quick for you.
Thank you.
You seem to be waving rather frantically. Are you alright? Just gonna call.
As he approaches, like, friends, hello! It's been far too long. I've been waiting to find anybody in these dastardly forests. Please tell me what brings you along.
Well,
Oh,
we're
where is
just
the art? Oh no.
passing through.
Hey,
Absolute
Dana.
silence from Nyx.
Sorry, but like, what the crap is this? A Vestia?
Yes, Vestian are essentially furry people. They have
Yeah.
animalistic
Oh,
traits.
and he is cute. Going in. I'm a bard.
Oh.
This is my job.
As you approach, he's gonna like kind of clasp his hands together. Just like, so yes, what brings you around here? I haven't found anybody in these forests for a while now.
My friends and I are traveling.
Travelers, of course. And where exactly are you guys traveling to? May I ask?
Through the mountains.
Through the mount. Yes, wandering through the mountains.
Of course. And he'll like wink at Daedra. You do not need to tell me if you do not wish. And he's gonna produce. He's gonna reach in a hand and produce a set of dice. Like, so I have a little game I like to play with anybody I can find. It's kind of the only way I can get enjoyment nowadays. And he's gonna show the dice to you. Like, I have 6 games that I would like to play with you. Depending on what you roll on the dice is what game we play. If you guys win, shall reward you with a boon of equal value. If you guys fail, and he'll shrug, nothing bad will happen. I don't like those treachery games.
Right. A game?
Would you all like to play?
This seems like a
Yes.
bad idea.
Yes, I very much would. Yes, I very much would. But
Yeah.
first,
He's-
there's an important
but he's
thing that needs to be
cute.
addressed.
Yes.
Okay, well, actually, first, sir, what is your name?
My name is Liam.
Liam! Oh, it's wonderful to meet you. Who steps forward, offers hand. My name is Tanya. These are my friends. This is Daedra. Daedra, I don't remember your actual title, but for now we'll just say the Magnificent because she is. And then this back here is Finian. Come on, don't be shy. Like,
Okay.
What is my title? I
I
forgot.
step forward and
Fallen
just try
petal.
to shut Tenya's mouth.
Fallen Petal.
no,
Yeah,
stop.
Tanya.
He's going to produce the set of dice to Daedra because you're the first one to approach him. Like, well, then, would you like to roll?
What's the harm? You said you wouldn't do anything tricky, now didn't you?
Why?
Of course, and I'm a man of my word.
Did you guys roll any insight checks or anything to see if he was lying?
No, I'm flirting with him. I don't want
I am.
Finian
I'm
like
suspicious.
Finian and Waldron, you may both roll an insight.
Nyx is hoping if she holds real still, no one will realize she's there.
Well, 8.
Waldron, you get an
12.
advantage. Waldron, you get advantage.
Can I make an insight roll with the acknowledgement that I will probably do it regardless of what the result is?
That's true. Yep, you may.
19!
I rolled an 11 and a nat 20.
Not 20. All right. So first, Tanya and Wandern, you both noticed this. He seems, I mean, it's pretty obvious to see this man is confident, even though he has practically nothing on him. You can, it's easy enough to ascertain he's probably not just some dude walking through the woods. Especially when he's talking about rewards and challenges. He's probably somewhat a little higher. But Wandern, with your natural 20, what's the total of that? Is it just dirty 20? Or natural 20?
No, natural 20 with a 0 modifier.
Zero mark, got you. Alright, so with your natural 20,
Wait, no, it's a plus 3. I forgot insight was wisdom, not intelligence.
yes. Alright.
So it's
Because
20.
you got advantage because specifically of your petrocyte body, as this man
Oh.
radiates magic. As it's almost as every part of him is magic. As he will show the dice to Daedra, waiting for her to roll.
Okay, what do I roll?
At the 1d6.
1d6. Alright. You wouldn't pull a trick on me, would you? Not after we first met so quickly.
He'll raise his hands. Of course not. Of course not. Like I said, I'm a man of my word.
He seems trustworthy, and seems like he can keep his word.
That's a 4.
A 4. Ooh, boy. He's gonna clap his hands. Oh, fantastic. This is my favorite one. All right, I'm going to need, and he's gonna point up 2 volunteers.
I'll go.
Tanya's
Sure.
hand raises so quickly, you swear you may have heard, like a sonic boom. It's...
Oh, 3. You know, and he'll clap his hands. 3 can work just fine. All right, we have 3, and then he's gonna look back at Gideon, Nyx, and Daedra, who did not raise hands. Like, all right, I need each one of you 3 to pick your champion, as we
Oh,
are
shit.
going into the fight of the Gladiators Arena.
Uh
no. Waldron! Dibs on Waldron!
Oh dear.
Dibs on Waldron!
All right,
Finian!
Oh!
Finian, truce until we take down Wandrin.
It's a truce. Truce.
Truce, okay.
Hey, here's a quick question. How much health do you guys have?
That remains a secret.
So fun in games
25.
until Finian realizes it's not a magical battle and it's just punching.
All right,
I
Nyx,
effectively have 82 health currently.
What the...
rage.
Rage.
Oh, okay.
Bear Totem Barbarian Rage.
Oh, you went bear. Yeah, that
Their
makes sense.
totem
That checks
too.
out. That checks
Gosh,
out. That
you're
checks
gonna
out.
be absolutely feral.
Remind me again, are Warforged immune to poison or resistant?
I believe resistant. I believe.
Um,
No, they're immune to disease. As Tanya, you and Finian are both trying to make distance, as the man will clap his hands together, and it's like the world like zooms in, and you'll go blind for a moment. And the second you open your eyes, you're not where you were before, as you are now in his own personal gladiators arena. As he'll excitedly clap his hands like, "Welcome, one and all, friends, foes, soon-to-be lovers, all above
hold
to
on.
my great
What?
arena."
Oh boy.
I like him. He's my favorite. Do you think he's
He's a
single?
charisma character.
That's why he
Anybody
said
think
soon to be
he's
lovers.
single?
What did he say his name was again?
Liam.
Liam.
Right.
I don't like this.
Tanya,
I
can you
don't
wing
like
hand for
this
me
either.
next time?
Neither do I, Nix. That's why I volunteered.
Oh, where's
I'd
your
rather
sense
be
of
in-
fun?
Well, in my defense, it's never worked before, so
As Liam's gonna be staring at all of you like, now how to make this interesting? He's gonna look at Finian and give a really cheeky guy like, so you're the underdog here, I see. And he's gonna snap his fingers, and for this fight, Finian, you are under the effects of haste. Your AC goes up by 2, and you now have 2 actions.
What? What?
And your movement speed is doubled.
Huh?
As he is going to forcibly spread you all out, and I need the 3 of you to roll initiative, please.
Oh boy. Wait, so that's
All
AC up by 2.
You have
Move
2
speed
actions, and your move speed is doubled.
I got at 23.
23.
17.
17. Okay, give me one moment to add the turns. You have a 23 from Tania, 17 from Wandrin, and Finian, can I have you roll?
17.
17. What is your dex, Finian?
14.
Finian, and what is your dex, Wandrin?
17.
17. All right, Wandrin will go first. As Liam will now look down at the 3 spectators and be like, on each of the combatants' turns, you will be allowed 1 option to help. He is giving each of you are allowed to do 1 thing to attempt to assist your fighter. However, you only get 1 either action or bonus action, and you cannot directly oppose a different fighter. You can only essentially cast buffs. Any touch spell you have is now, the range has been increased. So, for example, Gideon's Lay on Hands, he can now give to Finian, regardless of where Finian is on the battlefield.
Oh, I'm screwed since I got the warlock.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know how she's gonna help you. Oh, all right. But let me get the music going as you are all.
I have the power of pebbles on my side.
Yeah.
Also, all of you are now hit with a spell that is now compelling you all. You both firmly believe that everybody else on this field is your enemy. Any alliances you have made previously are out the window, as your only thing that going through your mind right now is the other 2. They need to die.
Gotcha, we're bloodlusted.
You're bloodlusted.
Ooh, okay.
All right, Tania, it is your turn first.
Okay, did she call out a question to, Liam?
Absolutely, yeah.
Hey, Liam!
Yes.
Is the damage gonna be permanent?
Oh no, of course not. Of course not. I do not mean to hinder your journey.
Let's see. Okay, well, in that case, I think it'd be funniest to gang up on the twink.
No.
The sadness in his voice.
Oh, dear.
Does it look like there's any sort of, like, magical barrier stopping us from leaving the circle?
Roll a perception check. Or Arcana, your choice.
That's a good point. Oh, yeah, I'll do Arcana. The thing I definitely have proficiency in, and
gotta
the
give you
stat
the
that I'm the best. Okay, so I have a 5 on Arcana.
You rolled a 5?
For Arcana, yeah. Because I was like, it'll be funny, and I got a 5.
Yep. You don't know. Maybe.
Cool. I got a 21 perception, but I'm already like halfway across the field. I'm running. I'm zooming. We're gonna.
As you run, your perception shows you don't really see any sort of barriers until you get to like the edges of this full camp. As you think there may be some sort of magical protection the farther you go, but from what you can see, nowhere here is off limits except for all the spectators have a small barrier around them as well.
Okay, just double checking how my key point stuff works. Step of the Wind is I can do dash as a bonus action. So I could dash. I'm gonna spend one of my 2 key points to dash as a bonus action and move even further.
Right.
And I'm gonna start ascending the tower because I don't think I can win without the high ground.
I mean, if
and I
you
did
get
bad
melee
math
range
earlier,
of
so
the
this is my
warlock,
120 feet. I'm up.
you will
I'm
win.
on the beginning of this. So that's my turn. 1 key point down.
All right. That'll end your turn. Nyx, you're given an opportunity to assist Tanya in a way. Do you have anything you would like to assist him with, or assist her with?
Okay, so I'm looking at my spells and it looks like I actually have invisibility, but I don't know how long that'll last for.
I believe it's concentration for, I believe, up to an hour, I believe. Regardless, it'll last the duration of this fight. Or until he attacks. Once he attacks or she makes an attack or some sort of spell, the effect goes all the way.
Nyx is going to reach out to Tanya in panic, and as she does so, one of her tattoos will start glowing and actually shoot out of her arm. And as the tattoo hits Tanya, that area will become completely invisible, and it'll start creeping across Tanya's body, making her completely invisible. Nyx is going to look down at her hand and whisper, "How did I do that?"
Perfect.
For bonus points, can it be delivered via high five as Tanya just like runs past?
Sure.
All right, Tanya now vanishes.
I am speed.
So, like, the last point we see Tanya is, like, somewhere in here, right?
Yes, you know where she was when she ended her turn. So you can kind of gather that she's somewhere around there, yes.
Right.
All right, it is now Wandrin's turn.
Alright. In a smooth motion, Wandrin pulls out their halberd and just starts marching forward towards Finian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
And a
Run!
violet, deep purple. This is no, not deep purple. It's a purple with a very strong red hues in it. It's just mist is leaking out of Wandrin, and the two eye sockets are glowing.
Oh, Wandrin is a warforged, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, did that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
All right.
You hear
Deja,
Tanya yell, "Obliterate to the twink!"
Deja, you were giving an opportunity to assist your combatant.
Well, considering I'm the only one, well, I guess Gideon could heal, but I'll just wait till he takes some damage and then I'll give you a hand, huh?
All right. If that is it, then Finian, it is now your turn.
Gideon's crying.
Okay.
He's scared.
Okay, he is going to look at his little predicament. Hey, didn't I just DM'd you something?
That's a great question. I believe so.
All right then. He will use his bonus action to cast Hex on Wandrin's.
I just checked. Yes, it does. You're good.
Sorry, on his wisdom.
His life away.
He's got a metagame.
He's metagaming so hard right now.
Because Hex to your wisdom.
Your wisdom,
Wandrin, and then he will use one of his actions to cast Tasha's hideous laughter.
All right.
On
That's
you.
a wisdom saving throw, right?
Good one.
Yes.
That you
And
can
I
make a
have
wisdom saving
disadvantage.
throw. Correct. From the hex.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's a 7 and a 12, so my total is 8.
All right.
Oh,
You are
God.
now something about Finian is just really funny, and I believe the spell makes them fall prone as they are too busy laughing to do anything else.
Okay. With that, he will use his second action to fire an eldritch blast at you.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Okie dokie.
You know what's messed up?
Hmm.
He's resistant to everything except psychic, and guess who is our psychic damage dealer? His ally.
Yep.
If he's prone, I get advantage, right?
You get disadvantage because it's a ranged attack. Just
You're gonna
prone
make-
makes people the prone condition actually gives any ranged attack disadvantage.
I'm assuming a 10 hits, right?
Definitely. Nope, it goes
Okay.
wide as it flies past.
And with that, he is going to start sprinting away.
It misses as I fall to the ground.
You're rolling around something so funny.
I've taken a knee. I'm on my knees on the floor. I can't get up.
He's going to He's going to sprint his way back over here. And that's the end of his turn.
Okay, Gideon is going to take this chance to cast heroism on you. As he goes, "Come, friend! Be not afraid! You are now immune to the fear condition, and every turn you will gain 2 temporary HP.
Oh.
Alright, Tania.
Does the temporary HP stack?
It does not. Temporary
No.
HP does not stack, so it just will refresh any temporary HP he's lost. But right now you
Right,
have 2 additional temporary HP.
That's what I thought. Not that Tania knows,
No,
right?
but for
Tania-
metagaming purposes. 'cause
Tania
we're not
doesn't know
working-
anything.
For metagaming, because it's PvP, so you can metagame.
Also, I was just like genuinely curious. Of like, hey, wow, that'd be awesome if it's stacked. It doesn't.
No, that makes certain things. Twilight Clerics? Oh, brother.
For real.
I'm just looking at the hiding rules.
Unfortunately, you're not a rogue, so if you would like to actually hide, you will need to roll a stealth check. However, regardless, anybody who attacks you will still have disadvantage because you are invisible until you attack back. But they do essentially know where you are just based off of sound and what like movement. So you're not getting any advantages, unfortunately, because you're not actually stealthed.
Cool. Can I do the action to do the stealth
All right.
to
Go ahead and roll a
hide,
stealth check with
and
advantage.
then move afterwards, or?
Yes, yeah, that's totally fine. You move at half speed
Okay.
when stealthed, however. There's a whole lot of rules with stealthing.
Oh no, my room's too dark to see that the die says 5 on it. Oh no.
Oh no! All right, was that your stealth
No.
check? Because you get advantage. So you get to roll again.
Oh, right. So that's nat 20 plus 6. Does a 26 beat people's perceptions?
Yeah, you're gone. Vanished off the face
Yeah.
of the map.
You know where they won't think to check?
Oh.
Next to Boss Man.
I'm sorry, that's exactly where I thought you were gonna go, though.
True.
This is gonna be funny once I stand back up.
Tania, as you get to about right here, that same barrier does persist as he goes, "Ooh, clever." Braidmire is off limits though. But only you hear that in the mind. Nobody else actually knows you're up there, although they can probably infer knowing you.
Aeneas just starts
Yeah.
waving at him while invisible.
He can't see it, and he'll give you a small little wave back. All right.
Oh,
Does that end your turn, or is something else you'd like to do?
that. Oh, actually, does your world have sign language?
Yeah.
Could I take that as my extra language instead of Elvish?
Sign language is one of the things I would say if you take the time to learn it, I'll let you learn it without expending one of your known languages. So if you think Tania would have learned sign language, I'll let you learn it.
It's for being sneaky purposes.
Yeah, so if you can come up with a good enough reason why you think Tania would have learned sign language, I'll let you know it.
Like, I'm fine dropping Elvish. Like, I already know Sylvan.
You're good to keep it.
Okay. Well, probably just like a gossip with the other, like, servants in her backstory when she was working for the stupid rich lady. It's like, yeah, we're gonna gossip behind our back silently.
That checks out. That's a good enough reason for me.
So Tania's just going to, for now, sit here and, like, start doing sign language at him. Because she can't talk or... She can't make noise or that breaks the hiding. I'm being super useful this combat. Tania's playing to win.
playing the long
Wandrin,
game.
your turn.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
So I can't stand up.
But you do get to make another saving throw now that it's your turn again.
Yeah.
Remember Bless. You get an extra D4.
You have bless, but you do still have disadvantage.
Why did you remind him of that?
Okay, so I forgot about blessed for the original saving throw.
What is your DC, your spell save DC?
It's 14.
14.
It
So
would
bless
not
would-
have worked.
But you can do it. You can
for,
make that again now.
Yeah. This time, I rolled 2 14s on the d20, and the bless is a 4, so that's 18.
You save as you are now able. It will still take half your movement speed to get up, but you are no longer under the effects of Tasha's hideous laughter.
All right. Oh, that's funny. What did you do to me? And as Wandrin stops laughing, the purple... I start walking over as the purple haze vanishes before coming back even stronger.
Oh boy.
Finian, you'll only make it worse for yourself.
Oh man.
Daedra's cheering like it's a football game. Oh, go Wandrin!
Daedra, are you gonna give me Bardic Inspiration, please?
Well, I think I only get one action. Or bonus action.
Oh, that's true.
That's also one
You
thing.
can
I forgot.
heal
Nix,
me.
if you have anything you would like to do, if you would like to do anything
Wait, it's per his turn?
per turn, yes.
I thought it was once and done. I would have given you Bardic Inspiration first round.
We can say you would have given him Bardic Inspiration. Yes, it is once per.
And I'll just have it now.
She cheers your name as you feel very inspired. Go Wandrin! You got it! Finian's like... He's just... He's... Never mind. I can't. Daedra just starts giggling her insult back.
Nyx just looks
All
terrified.
right, and next, is there anything else you'd like to do for Tanya? If there is anything you can do?
As a warlock, is there anything I can actually do to help her?
Probably not.
Then, no.
All right.
Mood.
So, Wandrin,
Yeah.
you still have half your movement speed to do whatever you would like, and then your
It's
action.
kind of unlucky that
I
the
already moved.
Barbarian has the Bard as a support.
Yeah, the barbarian. It's
Wait,
not
no.
unkillable.
I don't have my action.
With your
Do I have
Bard
an action still?
supporting
You should still have an action. Yeah. It doesn't take.
Oh,
an
then I am
believe-
action dashing.
Yep.
So I get an extra 30 feet.
Yep. All right.
Listen, Nyx has used half of her spells until she needs to take a nap. That's significant.
True.
Aiden?
Yep.
If I were to cast Friends for one of my actions, would I be able to convince my barbarian friend that I am not an enemy?
So how the friend spell works is if cast by somebody who considers you hostile, which they do at this point, they have advantage on the saving throw. But if they fail a saving throw, they do think of you as a good friend.
Wait, I thought that was only with people who weren't attacking you.
No, you can't do it on people that are hostile to you.
I'm thinking of charm person, aren't I?
Yeah, you're thinking of charm person. Friend, you have to,
Oh, because friends is the cantrip. Yeah, no, yeah.
yeah, friend, you gain advantage on all charisma checks directed at the creature of your choice that isn't hostile to you.
Yep.
Well,
I was thinking charm person.
in that case, I will, Eldritch Blast.
You can do it if you use both your actions. You can attack twice.
Yep. Eldritch Blast twice. Here we go.
This is brutal. It's wandering
I
just to
rolled
make a
2
boss.
7s. Surely a 13 hits, right?
Bull.
And I can heal him too. I can heal him 5 times.
That's kind of brutal.
In that case, I
Yeah,
will.
and Daedra, your healing is, for the most part, doubled because of rage.
God,
In that
you guys are
case,
so going down.
I will.
Daedra Wandrin, best pair.
I will run away.
It's gonna take forever because it's just Tanya and
Tanya's
Finian
hiding.
desperately trying to stay out of melee range for Wandrin.
Why are you so fast?
For
Hey, that's-
yes, a double move speed from the haste.
Oh,
Gideon is
I
like,
physically
was
can't
mistake.
catch them.
don't worry, haste only lasts a minute.
6 rounds of it. Everything's okay.
Gideon's gonna be like, come on,
No, it's
friend.
10 rounds.
It's 10 rounds. Remember, we figured out we've been doing it wrong for a while now.
Yeah,
Oh, at this
each
point, 8
round
rounds
is 6 seconds, and
Oh,
so
so
a
it's
spell that
10
lasts a minute is 10 rounds.
And then, what's it called? The, like,
Then you get lethargic, which sucks.
lethargic. Okay.
Gideon is
Oh.
gonna be like, come on, friend, fight him, and he's gonna cast light.
Okay, hi. Sorry to bother you guys, but my recording software decided it would be fun to just stop working. So the session was almost over anyway, so let me just tell you what happened. So basically, Finian got absolutely destroyed, and then instead of dying, he was sent over to watch the fight from where the rest of us were watching the fight. And then Wandrin was on Tanya's tail, so Nyx cast illusion to like try and call him over. It didn't work. And basically we ended the session with Tanya wrapping around Wandrin. I'm so sorry that it just decided not to work, but stay tuned for the next session. Bye!